That's unbelievable.
Things could get out of hand, so listen to this.
The following program is rated TV MALS. It contains strong language and sexual situations. It is intended only for mature audiences.
Yes, mature audiences, which
where does that put
anybody
us?
on this panel is. What is up, everybody? Welcome to 3MIB. The road to Terrificon continues. We have the honorary fourth member of 3MIB, Mitch. You should be unbelievable that you are here joining us again to talk about the amazing things that you have planned coming up for Terrificon. That's a great shirt. We talked a little bit about that. So we are just going to keep rocking and rolling tonight. We have had great conversation behind the scenes, and some amazing things have happened. But before we do anything, you guys, like this video, we're giving you the roadmap for the amazing time at Terrificon, okay? Hit the notification bell so when you know we're hosting videos, subscribe so you know when we have Uncle Mitch on, the fourth member of 3MIB, and leave a comment below if you have any questions about the show. We will take that out. We will find out. And, you know, we are sponsored by our good friends at Spineworks NYC. And we have a great show planned for you tonight. I don't know how this is going to go. We have announcements. We have artists talking. We have so many things planned. And more importantly, we have three men that are actually, Chin, are you actually in a basement?
I'm in a bedroom. I sleep on.
You're in a bedroom, all right. But me and Mitch are in basement. So
I'm in a musky smelling basement that had a hot water explode.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. But I would be remiss if we did talk about the passing of our good friend Jim Shooter.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, who was a maverick in his time, and we all have specific memories. And I'm sure Mitch has some memories, and everybody in the chat. So we do want to tip our cap to the great man that was Mr. Jim Shooter. So
absolutely.
Cheers.
Yes.
I would also be remiss if I didn't wish you a happy 31st birthday, right? Not 21st, but 31st.
Yeah. 31. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then Mrs. Terrificon, I think, might have celebrated
Mrs.
her 21st.
Terrificon was on the 12th.
Her 21st?
Her 21st. Yeah.
Okay. So happy birthday to the both of you. I'm sure you guys
it was weird. Last week was the new Superman, David Cornsweet, or whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah.
His birthday was the 8th, and then I was the 10th. And then on Saturday, the 12th, it was my wife's, the new Lois Lane's birthday, and one of the guests at Terrificon's birthday who played Cat Grant is going to be there, Michaela Hoover. And I thought that was odd.
That was awesome. Oh, my God.
That was odd that they had all those people in the same movie, all in the same birth dates, which was
that is kind of crazy, yeah.
I have not listened to the Power Cosmic podcast yet to hear you and Jerry give a review on it. But did Jerry like it? Did Mr. Jerry Ordway himself
one of
like
the first times that Pollyanna Jerry Ordway, who loves every movie,
yes,
had some issues with it. And I was like, what? And there was an explosive fight today in the comic book store when people came in, and we all had the same general impression, knowing that we all love comic books and we all love everything to do with comics. We've even watched the shitty Roger Corman Fantastic Four movie, which I just watched again the other night because I got a new
talked about it. You just talked about that.
No, but it's super. And here's the general thing. I've noticed it. 40 years old and under seems to love this movie. Okay. Anybody over 40 has issues with it and either outright hates it or says this, I wanted to like it more than I actually did. And then we just go down the road of, well, this was dumb and that was dumb, and why did they do this and that? So so Jerry and I fell into the latter. We didn't say it was horrible. It's not the worst movie ever made, but it's not the best Superman movie ever made.
All right.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, so I went with the family, and we'll spend like maybe 5 minutes on this before we give people a shout out in the chat. I went with the family, so I went with teenagers and my wife, and it was a fun night out. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed a lot of things about it. One of the things I really appreciated was the cameo by Christopher Reeve's son. I thought that was done. I thought that was done very well. I love the soundtrack.
Classy.
Yep, very classy. I liked certain elements of it. One or two characters I could have done without. My teenagers thought that Mr. Terrific stole the scenes that he was in.
He was fantastic.
He did.
He was terrific.
He was my favorite. Yeah.
Okay. I then told my kids about how in Justice League 1, Guy Gardner got knocked out by Batman in one punch. We talked about that. So I enjoyed it. I gave it a solid 9.2 because I love everything. I'm a fanboy. I you know what I mean? I did not see it twice. I would like to see it again. But I thoroughly enjoyed it for what it was worth. And I love the cameos, and I'm not going to spoil it. Of course, Mitch, you and I are both dog lovers. So
I am, stuff, and I thought there was just a little too much crypto. I was
interesting. Okay.
Dogs, but I was like, okay, one or twice. But then when he started showing up more than he did, I was like, easy now.
Okay. All right. No problem. No problem. All right. Chin, can we get your like a little 5-minute spiel on it before we go to the live chat?
I have just how circumstances happen. I have seen it multiple times just because of how it worked out. I've seen it 3 times.
Really? Okay.
I'm at 3 right now. It's just how it worked out. People are like, "Hey, what are you doing? Let's go see."
Yeah. I'm with you. I mean, if somebody says you want to go there, I'm like, yeah, all right.
Yeah. But overall, I enjoyed it quite a bit. I may look like I'm 75, but I'm really a young 20. But no, I think the casting all around was phenomenal.
I look like that Bronxville guy, I've heard.
It's crazy. When he put that in the chat, it's crazy how much
I saw that come up because I've been at a show and we both looked at each other walking by like,
very much. You guys could easily be related.
But go on, Chin. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. No, I overall I enjoyed it. I thought the casting overall was great. I enjoyed him as Superman, her as Lois, Lex. I thought was great.
Chemistry was great. I thought chemistry was great.
The chemistry was great. I mean, Nathan Fillion, one of my all-time favorite actors, playing my favorite Green Lantern. He played an asshole well.
There you go.
It did what I wanted Superman to do, which was, you want to be kind, you want to bring hope to people. That is the overall message of the movie, and I'm very happy that's what we got.
Damn right, Bronxville.
So I was happy with that. Look at that. Yeah. So overall, I enjoyed it. There's definitely some nitpicky parts I can go into. The punk rock aspect of it, I am a punk rock kind of guy, but so it worked kind of for me. But I like the overall message and the hopefulness that it brought. So I enjoyed it.
There you go. All right. Well, if you want to hear 2 crazy old men, Jerry Ordway and I, going off, listen to today's Power Cosmic.
I can't wait to listen. So I'm driving tomorrow or this weekend. I've got a lot of driving to do with the family. I have 2 that I'm going to listen to, you and Jerry, and I'm going to listen to Kevin Smith and see what he has to say about it.
I didn't listen to Smith. I'm sure Smith was crying. He always cries.
He always cries. The guy's more emotional than me. So
there's a lot of craziness on this episode because we did an hour and 40 minutes. It was my birthday. Things went wacky. I didn't turn the mic off. I didn't even edit it this time. So there's a lot of extraneous off the rails shit going on. And we did touch on Ironheart as well.
Okay.
And then just bizarre pizza talk. So
love it.
I can't wait to go to this pizza shop. But I got to tell you, I want to diverge for a second. I didn't hate Ironheart. I don't know about everybody else.
I didn't hate Ironheart, but there's like
I haven't watched it yet.
Okay.
There's a major Marvel character, like up there with Thanos and Galactus, that's revealed on a TV show that I don't think a lot of people saw. And I'm just like, okay, that's
okay. And then, with some of the other characters, I thought, listen, I went into it like, okay, I'm not going to watch this. And then I heard some people that I respect say it's good. And I gave it a shot and I finished it up. And I'm going to tell you guys, I'm a fanboy though. I love everything. I went into it and I watched all of them, and I'm going to watch them again because I enjoyed what it was delivering.
Parts of it, Yeah. I honestly, there's certain characters on there that they should have done. I thought should have done a little bit more to. I like, what happened to this guy? Where's this guy? And it just ends, and I don't know, if there's a number 2, and it's definitely got a bizarre ending. For a hero, and I'm like, is that what happened?
We don't know. And I'm gonna agree with Comic CT. Anthony Ramos was phenomenal in it, man. He did he
play the Hood? Was that the Hood?
Yeah, that was him. Yeah. So
I only knew the guy that was young.
Guest for Terrificon, Mitch.
Huh?
Maybe a future guest for Terrificon.
I knew the young Han Solo guy. That was Alden Ehrenreich, whatever his name is. Yeah, and I knew, of course, the main villain that we talked about, who he was, because he's kind of a famous comedian. But
kind of.
But other than that, I didn't know anybody. I'm old. I don't know. But anyway, that's our reviews. Superman. Hey, look, as I say to everybody else, make up your own mind. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to Rotten Tomatoes.
Exactly.
Go
Go
see
to the damn movie, see it for yourself. If you like it, you like it. You don't. You don't. Hey, no one really cares. But
agreed. And you know what? Do it, enjoy it. And if you don't like it, you don't watch it again, and that's it. So
my wife liked it. We saw it Thursday night, and she goes, "Look, a lot of you comic book guys, you take this too seriously. You get hung up on minutia that no one knows what you're talking about, like Thanagar.
It's our secret society. We do.
The nth metal hammer, or she said, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Well, that's cannot
it shouldn't happen there, but okay." No, ditto.
But she said the average audience doesn't know, and they don't care, and the kids will love crypto, and they're going to have a good time. You're getting hung up on weird nonsense, like, well, I don't think the Guardians of Oa would have really given God to the ring.
Right. But, I would do. You know what I did really love too. This will be the last thing I say. I'm going to say this: the Hall of Justice. Oh my God!
Yeah, that was cool. They actually went to the building that they used for a model for the Super.
I look at it every day. My Hall of Justice.
Yeah. It's a train station, I believe, in Cleveland or something.
Oh, is it really?
I think it is.
Yeah, no, that's a real thing. And if you look in the background, it even says "to all trains" when they're filming. I think it was like a giant Union Hall or Grand Central Station at one point. So.
Okay. All right. I dig it.
That's it.
All right.
There's your at the movies with Siskel and Ebert and Chinmo right there.
Chinmo. There you go.
Yeah. We could do the other two guys, you know.
We could do that. It's like the two guys from the Muppets that,
I've been called that, guys. Yeah. Waldorf and whatever the other
Statler and Waldorf. Yeah.
Statler and Waldorf. Which they closed that ride.
Names of, huh?
They closed that ride at Disney. They
did. Muppet Vision. Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, Statler and Waldorf were two hotels in New York. That's where that came from.
Oh, is that where that came from? Look at this.
You guys can do that. I'll just sit here and do my Fozzie impression all night with Miss Piggy. I'll just start doing different impressions of Muppets.
Yeah, I don't like Muppets.
You don't like the Muppets?
I've been terrified. The Mitch and Ed's Excellent Adventure show, another YouTube show I'm on. If you watch the Muppet episode, you'll find out why I'm terrified of Muppets. Is it
just the Muppets, or is it?
There's one particular Muppet I saw as a kid that was on in the 70s. They didn't have the show yet. They used to be on something called the Andy Williams Christmas Special, and they would come on.
You beat me on that one age-wise. Okay.
And I know nobody knows who the hell Andy Williams is. So there was this giant Muppet called Sweetums, and it's like a human man. It's like a giant
he's the big dude with the
big dude. Yeah. I would hide behind the couch when Sweetums would come on, it burned into my psyche. And I'm
honest to God. Look at that. So don't cosplay for that.
Don't cosplay as Sweetums. I'll piss my pants right there in the hallway.
Okay. So we are going to talk about some breaking news.
Yes.
We're going to field a bunch of questions. We're going to talk about the website.
Yes.
We're going to talk about signing. So today is kind of like a double banger for Terrificon because we do have some breaking news. But Chin, I'm going to stop right now because I'm getting ahead of myself. Can you give some shout outs to the chat? I apologize.
I suppose I can do that.
There's a lot of people I know here.
There's a lot of people talking. Let me scroll up here because as always, there is the man, the myth, the legend.
Daddy John Ross. I know. You, my friend.
Yeah.
Shout out to this guy. I believe tomorrow.
Mike the Beast. That's right. Southern Connecticut's other spectacular graduate.
He's doing a Superman review over on his channel tomorrow, I believe.
That's right.
8 p.m. I think. Yeah. This SOB is in here as always.
Guy.
You know.
Yeah. We don't need that guy.
Right there. Actually, here's a good question for you too.
Can we still buy tickets from? Yes. I just dropped off tickets today at Cave Comics. BoomTube still has some, and there's a record shop here near me in Trumbull or Monroe that has them. I don't know where this guy's located, but you can also go to Stamford, Connecticut, Harrison, New York, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Awesome. There you go. Actually, I'm
going to face value, and I'll reiterate it again. Ticketmaster, I'm with you. I don't like, it is what it is. I have to use that service, but I don't get any of those convenience fees. I don't get a penny from that jazz. So when you buy a ticket and they whack you for like, I don't know what, $10 or 15, I don't know what it is. Go to the comic shops. Go buy them there. Support the local comic store.
Right.
You pay face value. You're not going to pay the online fees or whatever.
I'm picking up a couple tickets for a friend on Saturday from BoomTube.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Yep.
Nice.
There you go.
We got Nemesis Prime in the house over here. We got this bald bastard.
You can blame me for being late. You can blame me. The Summer Model's been kind of crazy right now. So
what's a Fame book? What was that?
Fame. Right. Those are those new. It's all like the variants now with all the celebrities and stuff like that. People.
Oh, okay, okay.
Books.
All right. No, I've seen those. I saw James Gunn one. Yeah, is that new? Okay, because I picked up the James Gunn Superman one. Yeah,
they're the hot thing right now. Christina, thank you coming in. Appreciate it.
Love it. Thank you, Christina. Thank you.
I've seen a lot of these names on the social media, like on Terrificon, Instagram, and Facebook. So I know some of these folks, and I watch Bronxville's TV show.
Bronzeville does a great job with his stuff, though.
His hoarding hole is worse than ours, so I don't.
Exactly. So he's another one, Mitch, that's on the list of hoarders when they go after.
I know. Whenever my wife gives me stuff about the crap downstairs, I go, "Hey, look, we could put on some YouTube shows, and
could be a lot worse."
I can climb through here. Yeah,
right there. Mika and Dolpho.
Mirka and Dolphy's taking the train up here. Yep, she's great. Gonna be back.
Benny, welcome in, my friend. And I had to pick up this asshole's tickets for him. You know,
Jimbo, get my tickets. Yeah, Murphy.
All right,
I'm picking up his tickets on Saturday. But a bunch of people in the chat, guys, keep chatting. I'm sure.
Yeah, go ahead, ask me all kind of questions. If I don't know, I'll lie about it. I don't care.
All right, so we do have some breaking news, and
I
apologize if this is all of 45 seconds too much of your time. But Curly's Comics, what's up, my friend? Curly's Comics has been a long supporter of 3MIB. He's got 3 younger kiddos. They're getting a little bit older, though, but he's got 3 younger kiddos. So I understand, Curly. You've always supported us. So what I do want to show you is we do have a little bit of breaking news. We have something from Governor Lamont himself. I almost said Roland. That's where I'm going with this. And I really am. And we have some, oh, my God, you have to guess somebody. So give me 45 seconds. Here we go. So Terrificon days, Mitch, from Governor. Well, hold on a second, Jen. We got to highlight them though. Let's highlight them because this is kind of like
we absolutely got to give you a highlight.
This is a
highlight this guy, man.
The Ned Lamont is honorary governor of the state of Connecticut. He who sustains he who transplants sustains. That's the official Latin motto. Has declared an official statement. I know it's an official statement because it says right there, official statement. Yeah, so you know it's official. Yes, if you don't know, on August 8th to the 10th, in the year of our Lord 2025 AD, or if we can say that anymore, it's still a year. I don't know about the rest of it, but Terrificon days are upon us. Look at that.
Look at that. Wow. Unbelievable.
You can't see it, but it's there.
It's there.
It's a lot of big words, and it's His Excellency Ned Lamont, Governor of the state of Connecticut, the Nutmeg State.
Yes.
See, there's even people texting me. And it's a bunch of stuff that says words like whereas and hereas and therefore. It sounds like Thor wrote this, but what it says, kiddies, is whereas the state of Connecticut has long been a supporter of arts, literature, and creative expression in all its forms, and whereas the city of Waterbury, Connecticut, is the historic birthplace of the first printed comic book in 1935, and whereas Terrificon,
that's you,
Connecticut's #1 comic convention, was established a decade ago at Mohegan Sun and has become a cornerstone event celebrating comic books, pop culture, and the talents of artists and writers from around the globe. And whereas from August 8th to the 10th, Terrificon will celebrate its 10th anniversary, continuing to honor the legacy and future of all the creative arts. And whereas Terrificon has contributed to the cultural and economic vibrancy of the state of Connecticut, promoting literacy and appreciation for visual storytelling. Now, therefore, I, not me, but him, Ned Lamont, Governor of the state of Connecticut, do hereby proclaim August 8th to the 10th, 2025, as Terrificon days in the state of Connecticut.
Look at that, Mitch.
That's official proclamation, kids. Look at that noise. Look at that.
There you go. Send that to CGC, Mitch. There you go.
That's right. I'm gonna, I should get it signed by the governor and maybe a 9.8,
Yeah, there you go.
Funny.
Maybe. Well, but anyway, it's Terrificon days, kids. So how about them apples? Look at that jazz.
So when you had told me about this, I was so excited. I went up and told the Warrior Queen, and I go, well, maybe May 17th will be the official swap day. And she goes,
let's
"Don't
not
get
get crazy about it. No, there's
Let's
a guy with a tinfoil hat on the 95 who'll
exactly.
give you a proclamation.
You got a long way to go. I go, hey,
Also,
listen.
What?
I was gonna say, Mitch, when does your 1940s radio drama start?
You like that voice?
Soon.
I need to get her. You know, it's so funny. I went to, God damn it, who the hell? Oh, well.
Is that Lou Ferrigno?
No, it's my guest who's coming that I have to announce tomorrow, but I'll just talk to him later.
If you want to put them on, that's fine.
No. That'd be a little awkward at the moment, but you know.
Yeah.
Speaking of Superman in 1940 radio, this has nothing to do with anything, but what the hell? You guys aren't paying for this, but I was in Reading, Connecticut, and I went to a firework display with Franco from All Yeah Comics, artist, writer, and proprietor of the All Yeah Comic Shop in New York. And I bumped into a coworker of mine from 25 years ago named Miss Reed Collier. Now, if that name sounds familiar to you, because her grandfather was radio announcer Bud Collier, a.k.a. the first Superman on the radio and the voice of Superman on the Fleischer cartoons, and he actually did some in the 60s as well for the others.
That's so cool.
Yes, her grandfather for 14 years was the voice of Superman on the radio and the originator, kiddies, of Kryptonite.
That's right.
Because her grandfather wanted to go on a vacation, but, you know, he's Superman. He's on the radio. So what do? They came up with a device so he could take off for 2 weeks and go on vacation every year, and it was called Kryptonite. So when they would write in Kryptonite, Superman can't talk. He's been knocked out. That's only because the guy wasn't in the studio. So anyway, long story, has nothing to do with anything, but I just bumped into her the other day, and I thought it was ironic that here we are talking about Superman, and her grandfather was Superman. So there, nothing to do with that.
The knowledge, the things that you find out here, you know what I mean? Like, where are you going to get this on a Wednesday night, no less? And for the
Waterbury was the home of the first comic book. Did you know that?
I learned that when I read the thing.
Eastern Color Press. Yeah, it was Funnies on Parade. I think it is. Yeah.
Jeez.
And I knew about
the guy Gaines, Max Gaines' dad, the guy that created Mad Magazine. His father is the one that made the comic book. They would take the Sunday Funnies, which were big, and they'd fold it down, and and that's why you get a comic book size thing like this, and they just would reprint the Sunday Funnies like Flash Gordon. So that was the first comic book.
Cool.
Oh,
Waterbury, Connecticut. Who knew? Now you know. Anyway, that's nothing to do with anything. Go ahead, ask your stuff.
Now you know. Now you know.
Now you know. And knowing is half the battle. Say it.
Exactly. Now you know.
Is half the battle. That's true. Yeah. That's very true.
All right.
Forgetting is the other half.
I like a lot of little trivia nuggets, and I knew about the Kryptonite on the radio drama, but I didn't know that was the reason. So that's pretty cool.
That's right.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
I'll say I'm happy. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah. Who knew watching Three Men in the Basement could be educational? It's fun. It's fungicational.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's education.
We put the FU in fun, guys.
What?
You have Humberto Ramos coming.
I do. You know, it's almost like I wish I could show you Humberto Ramos telling people to come here.
Look at this. Who knew we could do it?
Hello, this is Humberto Ramos, and I'm here to remind you that we have an appointment, we have a date on August 8th to the 10th in Terrificon. I'll see you guys there, so come.
All right. A lot of newer guys. Humberto, Mark Silvestri, like, it just keeps growing and growing.
Yeah, it's almost like I know everybody. You know, I even know the sons of famous comic book artists that'll also be at the show. I think he's Tony Danza.
Yeah, look at this. And he said that.
My name is Tony Danza, and I used to be on a TV show, but I play the character John Romita Jr. in real life. I'm going to be at Terrificon August 8th through the 10th, and I cannot wait to come back after a couple of years. I hope you're all there, and hope you'll come hang out, and we'll just sit and we'll talk. Well, I'll sit, you guys talk. I'm looking forward to it. See you soon. Ciao.
Mitch.
He does kind of look like Tony Danza.
He does. He sounds like
Yeah. All right, Mitch. I'm in for Sunday. I signed up for Sunday, and so did a bunch.
Yes, good, because I think Saturday was sold out. And I there was like 7 left for Sunday. That was like 3 days ago, so it's probably gone by now.
No, so I'm in on that, and another one of my buddies are in on that. The only problem is I don't know who's going to be at the booth between.
I was going to say because Chin's doing the panel for Eastman, but 12:30 to 1:30,
Yes.
And then is it 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock
2
is
to
the
4,
Romita
so-
meet and greet. Yeah.
You know,
So you
so
gotta if you guys want to steal anything at the 3MB booth, like
yeah,
t-shirts,
check it out. That we've got to get some
go
volunteers.
hit that place, rob it, because you won't find Otto there. Otto
Can I
ain't
get
gonna-
any
Yep.
volunteers?
Out of there anyway.
Yeah.
No.
Gonna get any volunteers?
Yes.
So let's see. What we've got a couple of questions right here.
Yeah.
How many? Okay, let's go with Benny Blanco right here. Okay.
This guy right
Yes.
Yeah,
How
okay.
many more creators do you have left to announce? Comic book creators? I think there's one more. Yeah, I think I've done them all. I think there's
Okay.
like 100 people already. You know what? I'm going to tell you the God's honest truth. I'm out of space. There's a
Okay.
wait list of over 50 vendors that want to come to the show.
Oh my God.
I sold out in April. There's comic book people that call. I had 3 today that called me, some pretty substantial people, and they were like, "Hey, can I come to the show?" I go, "Bro, I have nowhere to put you." You know, I don't do those chicken coop artist alleys like they do in New York Comic Con, where they give the guys 4-foot tables and they
Yeah.
literally they're stacked like literally like a chicken coop. You know, I kind of spread them out. I got a breathing room. People can walk around and talk. They're not like penned in and claustrophobic. But no, I don't have any room. I really don't. So, you know,
All right.
it is what it is.
Okay, so
All right.
That's it.
one-
It's jam
and
packed,
one
kids. So no, I don't think there's any more comic creators. Whatever's on the list is there. Whatever's there.
Okay. So start
I
planning. Get
I
your
do
stuff.
have a question because I did see
Yeah.
he was on the floor plan, but not on the list.
Who?
David Wenzel.
Did I not put David's graphic up?
I might have missed it unless it
Son
went
of
up
a-
in the past
no,
day or
you
two.
might be right. No, David Wenzel. I say Wenzel. Maybe it was
Wenzel. Yeah, I'm probably saying it. wrong, so.
You know, he's there and he's in Artist Alley, but Jesus Louise, maybe I forgot to put him up. I'll put him
All
up.
right.
So there you
So
go.
if
This
you're
one, guys.
into Lord of the Rings, even Solomon Kane back in the day in the 90s
Yeah.
or the 80s. No, 70s.
Right.
He worked at Marvel. Did a couple Marvel comics as well.
Mhm.
An Avengers book with the Collector. Yeah, Dave's coming. He's right up here in Hartford. He's there every year.
Cool.
So,
Hell
all right.
yeah.
And,
great artist. Great artist.
Another question for you here. How much time has he got left? We almost sold out of passes. What are we talking?
The VIP passes are long sold out. That's the one that
Okay.
comes with the shirt, the lanyards, the badges, the pins, the everything. That's the big package. That's sold out. I even added more this year, and we still sold out. You could still get the 3-day passes, but you have to buy. And again, don't get mad at me. Those you have to buy online because they have a code on them that
Right.
says you can get in a half hour early. So when you come in, the ushers know who
Yep.
it is. And I can't sell those at comic shops because it's a freaking nightmare because trying to keep track of who's got early day and who's got 3 days.
doesn't.
And, yeah, it's just it's a headache. So yeah, you can still get the 3-day passes online, and those let you in a half hour early, which is always good if you really want to get some commissions.
Yes,
And,
we
you do.
we've
You just
talked
run
about-
right over to your guy and you get in line.
right,
Yeah.
right. We have talked about that at length, and I'll tell
Yeah.
you, it has just been so great to hear everybody take advantage of that because it was so funny last year. You had like the VIP line, the early entrance, and then you had the regular line to the left. And
Yeah.
you're like, oh my God, which line is which?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when the people were coming in, they got so much done in that first half hour.
Oh God, yeah,
You
yeah,
can do so
and
much.
that was the people that I drew the people to meet Keanu Reeves because I figured if you paid extra, you might as well get a little oomph. So I said, who's ever in the VIP 3-day ticket line and whatever, I picked the first 100. I think it was 125 people or 100.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that got to see Keanu. That was a little bonus there.
Right.
So there's that.
And then we got the art chemist that just jumped in with us. Tabor 17. Good to see you, my friend. Listen, we're gonna hang out. I'll be at the. I don't know
What
if
are
I'll be
the
at
dates? It's August 7th to the 9th, 2026.
There we go. Same weekend.
All right. Look, same
Yeah,
weekend.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And I already heard somebody say there's another show up in Beantown the same weekend. Hey man, I
Listen.
got this. Look, here's how it works. Mohegan Sun, if you've never been there, it's this big expo center. I'm not the only thing in town. They have like
No.
food distributor expo,
the
they've
RV
got
show.
boat shows, car shows, and it's
Yeah.
mapped out for years ahead of time. And literally, you say I'm going to be this weekend, and they kind of keep it around the same buffer, and that's how we plan it out. And I got dates till 2030 or something. If you want to ask me, about it.
Really? So
It
like
is what it is.
And I'll
the car
say
show.
it right. There may be another show in Boston.
Yeah.
I live not even 20
Oh,
minutes
do you?
in the middle of Boston. And guess where I'm going to be that weekend, guys?
Yeah, that's it. weekend. You're gonna be there for 4 days, so we're gonna be here for 5 days, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going on Wednesday. So shout out to
you're gonna be there before me. You could go pick up some of my
Mitch.
guests, actually. Yeah.
So it was so funny because our good friend from New Jersey, Justin, No Good Comics, him and I joke about going on Wednesday, and we've deemed ourselves the Wednesday Warriors. Like, who goes on Wednesday? And it's
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, you know what's funny? No, you say that. I am there on Wednesday, but you don't see me. I'm actually down the road at the storage unit.
Yes.
Bringing stuff. Hey, if you got nothing to do, you can come down the street and meet me because I'm literally bringing Thanos.
I'll help you bring Thanos in.
Yeah, Thanos and Captain Terrificon and all those big comic book posters and all the carts and all the stuff that we use for the actors. All that stuff I drag back and forth like ant going there. That's the magic of it.
All right.
Yeah. When will tickets be on sale for 2026? They go on sale November 15th, 2025.
Okay.
And that's when the hotel rooms go on sale.
That's the important
So
part.
stop, honestly, and I don't want to be mean about it. Stop bitching at me that you can't get a hotel room that's under $600 because listen, kiddies, there's 500 of them. And they go on sale in November, okay? There's only so many rooms at that place. I'm not the only show there. They have rock concerts. They have to devote so many rooms to that one. There's me, and then there's other stuff they have to devote to people that like to game and people that want to come in for the weekend. So out of that venue of 1,800 rooms or whatever it is, I get a third, the arena gets a third, and a third goes to their players and all that stuff. So when I say that those rooms are on sale, and here's the crazy stuff. You could always cancel your room up until like 2 days before the date. So if you don't think you're going to make it or you don't know what's going on, why risk it?
I did it. I did it.
Lock it in at the lower price.
I think I did it in I did it in December. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, for Friday and Saturday, I'm paying, and I'm going to be honest with you, hand to God when I tell you this, $195 for Friday and Saturday. So I'm paying $400. We were just on the website. Friday alone is $375. And you know what I mean? So, and you got to use the code.
Let me tell you, and that's not just
you guys. Just hold it. I can't implore more.
No, and then the other thing is, I'm going to tell you too. They call me. I don't have any magic pull. That's it. They can't make rooms.
Mitch, what do you want to do? Build 4 more floors?
No, and they go, "Hey, can you get me a room?" And I some of my guests that are trying to get rooms, and I go, "I don't have any pull." And there's like heads of big companies that are coming to the show. They called me today. I called Mohegan. They're like, "Yeah, we have a room. Here's a suite for $1,000. Here's another one for $900." That's all we have left. It's supply and demand, kids. It's a popular place to go. What do you want me to tell you? So don't cry that you missed out. And if you did miss out, there's the Holiday Inn down the street. They got free shuttles back and forth. The rooms are still affordable. There's the micro. There's the Hyatt, which is the first time ever in 10 years. They're part of the discount program, which is literally you could spit and hit it. It's so close to Mohegan, you could see it
there. Yeah.
So I mean, there's other hotels around there. I knew a guy. They got a. What do you call those things? The not bed and breakfast. The when
Airbnb.
you rent a house out. What do you call it? Airbnb. Some dude got an Airbnb. They had 9 of their friends at this Airbnb, and it was like $300 a night. But it was a freaking house. It was great, and I was like, "Hey, that's not a bad thing, man." So there's alternatives on it, So
there are, but you have to just pull the trigger, make it happen. It makes it so much easier because when you're panicking, and people have been I've been in that situation where people have said to me, "Hey, Otto, I don't have a room. Any advice?" I mean, we're talking like May and June. I'm like, you guys, there's if you saw the line from the general admission line that went all the way down the parking garage, all the way down to the absolute end, you'll understand, you guys. And again, I am not just laying gas on you guys. This is the best event here in Connecticut that we have to offer. And we believe in it so much that we started talking about it months ago. I just can't tell you. And
I know I appreciate it.
Since August of last year.
Bitch, what did you say the time? Like, if you get early admission, you have all of 24 hours, 22, even less than that, right?
Like 17 or 19 or something.
Is it 17 or 19 hours that you actually have?
The whole show?
Yeah.
How long? Yeah. If you add it all up, I mean, I suck at math, but like, what is it? So it's 1 to 8 on Friday. So what is that? 7 or 8 hours?
Yep.
7. 10 to 7 on Saturday.
So we're 16.
Is that 16?
Yeah. Yep.
Is that really? Oh, and then there's 10 to 5. So maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was 17. So what do you come up with?
No,
What
maybe
is
my
it?
math is wrong.
20?
You know,
No, I don't know.
23.
Somebody out there that can add. Tell us. Oh, so
23.
it's 23 hours?
23 hours.
Jesus, I always thought it was 17. I don't know where I got that number from.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I'm going to a different show. But yeah, okay, it's 23 hours. Jesus Christ, man, I need a raise. I had no idea. That's a long day. I only work 3 days a year as kids, that I go back in my coffin and I sleep.
No, you do work for CT GamerCon, or there's that, or
yeah,
CT
no,
GamerCon.
yeah, that's my side gig. Is that what the kids
That's your
call
side
it?
gig. That's the side
Yeah,
piece,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
My
hustle.
side hustle is CT GamerCon. Yeah.
Which I enjoy. I enjoy CT GamerCon, and
I like it. It's something
Yeah.
to do. The only reason why it exists is my wife wants me to do something in the off season. So
Get you out of the house,
yeah.
That's-
Well,
that's
she sees
the
me
plan.
laying around the couch watching like Fantastic Four cartoons and like scratching my ass. She's like, "Get to work, you lazy." Whatever. A little too much information here,
Call somebody. So
What is
talked
somebody?
about that.
I'm listening to you guys, but I'm reading
Yeah.
these novels over here.
Right. Yeah.
I've always wanted to know, when you book celebrities, do you have to pay for a spot?
Oh, this is
Like
a good.
vendor,
Okay.
or do you? Oh, well, okay.
All right.
I've already booked.
Then you got the mic.
No, believe it or not, he's already gone. I don't know.
This-
He's got another show he's on. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
You know what? He's taking a piss and he just leaves.
He's got the bladder of a pregnant elephant. He has
That's
to pee every
horrible.
5 minutes. So anyway, I book guests. I've even got guests already locked in for next year.
Mhm.
And Eastman, I was talking to Mrs. Eastman, Courtney. I had him I was on their list for about 3 years. We were joking about how long I had to wait because he is so popular and so many people want him. You have to be on a waiting list. It's like getting giant tickets for football. You have to be like inherit them. So yeah, it takes a while. And what happens is I go through booking agents unless I know them personally. And they look at the calendar and they go, okay, if this guy's available, if he's not doing a movie or a TV show or whatever, yeah, you can have him. And there's two types of things. Some people have what's called an appearance fee, where they get paid a certain amount of money to be there. Some people work what's called against a guarantee, which means they're guaranteed to make X amount of dollars over that weekend. So say it's like $10,000 for the ghost of Larry Storch. If the ghost of Larry Storch doesn't make 10,000 and he only makes 2,000, then yours truly, Daddy Warbucks over here, has to cough up $8,000 out of his own bank account. That's it. Ain't no magic to that. So that's why I'm always like, please, God, let these people get their stuff. But some people have none of that. Some people have no guarantee, no appearance fee. They actually just show up and they meet the fans and they get whatever money they get, and that's the end of that. So it really depends on who it is and what it is. And, even artists and comic book people, some of them have fees, some don't. It depends. Everyone's different, So, and there's hundreds of people I deal with, so I can't tell you it's the same for everybody. And somebody asked me too, I'm going to answer some questions that you guys give me grief about. How come we don't have all the price lists for all the creative people there? Because you do it for the actors. Well, for the actors, when I get a contract, it says right in the contract,
Right in it.
ABC client will charge this much for autographs, this much for photos, this much for selfies, this much for combos. So I have all that information the day I sign them, and I put it together in a spreadsheet. So it's very easy. For the comic book creators, well, all these guys mostly are independent operators. They don't work for an agency. They do on their own thing. So you try to wrangle up 100 different creative guys that are all over the country doing different shows and trying to lock them down when they're not doing comic books or commissions or what have you. And you go, hey, how much is your signature? Okay, this much. How much is your commission price? Well, wait a minute. How big's the commission? What do you mean? Well, for a 9x12 pencil, it's this. For a 9x12 pen and ink, it's this. For an 11x17, it's this. I go, Jesus H. Christ, are you kidding me? The list would be like the Bible.
Huge.
So what I try to do, and there's good fans out there that follow the Terrificon Facebook page, when they go to other shows or if they find out, they'll take a photograph or they'll send me the information, and we try to show everybody what like Scotty Young's prices are.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Scotty's not. He's actually pretty good. He tells me ahead of time, and so does Mr. Eastman. Some of the ones that do it like every week, they're pretty good about letting me know ahead of time. Or John Romita Jr. has already listed his prices because they know people want commissions and remarks and all that stuff. But a lot of the independent guys, I don't know until they show up. And sometimes they change their prices at the show. They might go, oh, well, I'm in, Des Moines, Iowa, and there's different economics there, so I'll charge $20. Oh, I'm in Beverly Hills, so there's a lot of money there. I'll charge $40. It depends on where they are. So I can't ever tell you this guy's definitely going to be $20 for a signature. This guy's definitely going to be $100 for a sketch. Ask the artist. Most of them are on Facebook. Most are on social media. You could write to them and say, "Hey, bro, I want a commission," or how much is that going to cost me? They're in the business of making money too. They'll get back to you. They're not going to say screw you. I'm not going to tell you. So
yeah, I'm gonna raise my hand and I'm gonna say Roger and I have been talking with Ron Leary, who's we're a huge fan of
Larry's
Ron's
great.
work.
Yeah,
Ron, and he's done multiple things for us. So we have two things that Roger has a piece coming. I have a piece coming that we're picking up at Terrificon, and that was planned. I actually reached out to Dan Parent, who I don't have anything from, so I'm going to work on him, work with him. And there's been stuff that I've picked up at the show that I've thoroughly enjoyed, and at multiple price points. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
For the different,
very different
head sketches.
Well, I'm gonna give you for instance, the Frame brothers, Brendan and his brother.
We need to highlight you, Mitch. Chin, can we highlight him on this
go ahead. Let's
highlight him on this.
I can go ahead and do that for you.
All right, let's do that.
Highlight this guy, man.
All right.
All right.
See this? These are from the same people, the Frame brothers. All right. This was a commission I asked them to do. It's Captain Terrificon and his Wonder Dog Harley enjoying their 10th anniversary. Yeah, and they're reading comic books. This is in color. I don't know if you can see it, but it's in color.
Yeah, no, you can.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful, right? Pen and ink, color,
great.
the whole works. The guy's got it to me. I think this was like $150. Stop. Oh, it's great. This here, look at this. This is from the Frame brothers as well. It's an 11x17 Spider-Man pen and ink. It's like $100. It depends on what you want. This was color a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
This was black and white. Again, things change. How complicated the drawing is. Maybe there's a lot of intricate background work. Here's a Fantastic Four they did. There's a lot of work on the thing. Again, very reasonable. It depends on who the artist is. Here's Tom Derenick, who did the Terrificon poster that's on my shirt.
That's amazing. I love this. That is my favorite.
This is a recreation of Superman action. Is it Action Comics? Yeah, Action Comics. They even have T-shirts on this one. So if you can picture Superman flying out of New York or Metropolis, I based it off of this. It was a Neil Adams cover, and he recreated it in his own way. So this was like a couple $100. So it depends on who you get, what you want. Obviously John Romita's going to be more. Silvestri's going to be more. Scotty. They all have different prices. So
and I've talked about this many times because I've actually had a ton of people reach out to me because they know I do a bunch of commissions and stuff.
Yeah,
your best bet. I do a handful. I do a fair amount.
I saw your videos. 800 views.
Do yourself a favor. Reach out to these people ahead, whether it's their email through their website, their Instagram, their Facebook, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
And some guys, like I know someone that personally reached out to Silvestri. He's not doing pre-show commissions, but he'll have pre-drawn stuff. I know John Romita does the same thing.
Yeah.
Like some guys won't do stuff at shows. Some guys, hey, yeah, sure. What are you working for? Let's work it out. I'm looking for this size with this color or this pen and ink or this. Sometimes you have to pay beforehand. Sometimes you pay at the show, half and half.
Yep.
It literally, like Mitch said, it varies between artists and what you want. Your best
Here's a good example. See this?
There you go.
That's a sketch cover. That's my boy, Chris Giarusso, who's coming back. Chris has been around for years. He's been at my show forever. But I gave him a blank cover. He said, "What do you want?" I said, "I want Captain America punching Red Skull." I think this was like maybe $75.
Oh my
God.
God.
That's crazy. It's a beautiful page. Again, everyone's different. So, shop around, see what style art you like, whatever. It is what it is, but there's definitely something for everybody. That's what I'm saying.
Right. And Roger and I have talked about that because you can only buy big books so often, right? You know what I mean? But some of these for the dollar for dollar value are worth so much more. And you do have to do your prepping. Like, look, I've got my Crisis blank cover.
Yeah, I bought a Fantastic Four blank cover today.
Yeah,
Boom.
I also bought 5 crypto
I didn't know they had crypto blanks. That's awesome.
Yes.
That's pretty clever. Yeah.
Multiple artists are going to do Maxine, my girl, on this in different pictures. And you know what? To me, it's priceless. To you
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
it is what it is. But to put my girl Maxine on some of these covers, maybe with my Warrior Queen or in different things, I would love it all day. So
my my buddy does jam pieces, which if you don't know what those are like different artists doing like little headshots. Excuse me, and he does like a grid of 9 like squares, and he'll go up and he'll say David Finch, and he has different themes like Peter Parker's friends of Peter Parker. So he'll go up and do everybody, like J. Jonah Jameson, Mary Jane, Harry Osborn, and then he'll do one. Here's a Sinister Six, Doc Ock, Electro, and stuff. So you'll get a finished creation by different artists with different styles. And some guys will be cheap, some guys will be like $100, some guys will be like $50. It's not a bad thing, and again, it's cool, personalized to your taste.
Yep.
Not everybody might like it, but you got a whole collection there.
If you want to check out a good jam piece, go check out Broke Boy Comics. He's currently doing a Batman Rogues one, and it's incredible.
Really?
So check out his piece.
How about personalization?
And to answer real quick to Tabris there, Jim Ballant and Holly aren't coming this year, so they were here like 2 years ago. But
this guy's coming this year, though. I've talked about it many times.
He's already putting stuff up on the Facebook page. If you go to the fan, what do we call it? The Foot Trade. Friends of our Terrificon Foot. That's our Facebook
which
group
is
page.
Perfect for Eastman this year with the Foot Clan. I love it.
Yeah. Well, it's actually a takeoff of FOOM, Friends of Old Marvel. But I just changed it to a T. So but a lot of the stuff that people like, a lot of the artists that are coming to the show, they'll send me like what's my boy, Tom Ryan. Hey, I got some new stuff. So
Tom Ryan, the Superman. I saw what he did today. The Superman with the red, the black and the red with the background. Unbelievable. Tom did a great piece for me. He did my girl, he did Jean Grey and Dark Phoenix as Jedis, a light Jedi.
I remember that. Yeah.
Cover. But I want to tell you this, and I'm going to self-implore myself here. I'm picking up something really cool from Chinmo that is personalized to me from our good friend Uncle Al. Okay.
Oh, Milgram really? Milgram's great. I got so much Milgram
and this
stuff.
all right. So Chin's gonna show it off. This is something that I started at Little Giant.
Yeah.
And when you talk about personalization, nobody cares about this other than me. It's absolutely worth this to everybody. But to me, look how close he has it. Chin, I'm going to highlight you. Hold on a second, buddy.
You're also not getting this. I'm
not getting it. You're going to hold it ransom?
I told him I would.
All right.
Highlight this guy, man.
All right, let me see if I can do this right. There we go.
I got it.
No, who's got it? You got it or I got it?
Oh, we're going to Mars. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there he is. All right.
All right.
Holy crap. Look at that. It's Otto Octavius as Otto from 3 Men in a Basement.
That's right.
That is cool. Al did that? Milgram did that?
And no one.
You know what I love? You know what's so great about that? The detail, the shadow of the claw thing on your head is great.
Yes.
That's what makes it. Yeah.
And also, I don't want to nitpick you, Otto, but can you read that name right there? Whose is it?
It says Chinmo.
Oh my God,
Dave. Yeah, it's Dave's.
Whose is it? Dave, I mean, it says for Otto, but it's mine.
Look at that.
Possession's 9/10 of the law, Chin.
Look at it. Mitch, I'll never see this again, but it was great.
You don't deserve that. That's a good thing. No, that's great. I'll tell you, Milgram is a bargain. Milgram is great.
Honest to God, Mitch.
I have a Firestorm piece from Milgram that I've shown off before. Criminally undervalued.
Oh my God. Crazy. The guy is so inventive. I said, draw me a Mr. Fantastic because I wanted to have a Fantastic Four set. I got Greg Land did the Thing, and I got to get a Human Torch. I've got plenty of Invisible Girls. But anyway, he did me a Mr. Fantastic with Plastic Man and the Elongated Man all stretching and all
no
combined.
Way.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my God, it's so freaking cool because it's all the different stretchy guys in one friggin' image. But that's Uncle Al, man. I didn't ask for that. He went above and beyond. So if you want a good quality piece from a legendary Marvel guy, go over to Al Milgram. I mean, you can get Al Milgram. He's available. He'll do it now.
And I'm going to say it right now. Go watch my Heroes Con video where I picked this up for, myself. Yeah. It's fantastic. You get to hear Al Milgram call Otto some names. It's great.
Yeah.
I heard that, actually. I did hear that. He was a little rated M for language. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Rated M. But to my point, though, that was something that I thought was really, really unique, something of one from a legend, because unfortunately, we have seen over the years, and I'm not going to get mundane on this, but they're not around. You've got
No, and I've said that to you before. I've said it to all the people out there. Hey, did I think Tim Sale was going to be gone at age 63? Right. No, he was at Terrificon. The next year he was gone. You know, and Shooter, you mentioned earlier, he was supposed to be at Terrificon. If you looked at his Facebook page, he already listed me. I did not put it up, and that I'm going to tell the truth. I was hoping that he would be okay.
Yep.
But I was just getting the Italian, feeling, the force. I was like, geez, I hope this guy's going to be all right. And then I got a message sent to me a week or so before he passed on. I said, well, Jim's not. And then they announced it too. He's not going to be doing any public appearance. And you knew something was unfortunately on its way. And then he was gone a week later. But I had a panel scheduled. And if you notice now on my Comic-Con panels, it's called a tribute to Jim Shooter, Life in Comics with various people coming in and giving some thoughts about Jim. But, you just don't know. I mean, you never know what's going to happen from one day to the next. So if you're looking at Neil Adams. There it is. Various comic creators. Neil Adams, my God, man, that guy was a rock. He was at my show every year for 10 years, and now, he's not there anymore.
And
Danny O'Neill, Joe Sinnott, Joe Giella, who was like 95. His son was talking to me.
I thank God I was just looking at my print signed to the Hillmans, Joe Giella.
Yeah.
Joe Sinnott, signed by Joe Sinnott. Like, I'm like, oh my, you have to, guys. Everybody watching this now and on the rewind, if you say you're going to do it, please do it, because you don't know what's going to happen in a year. Okay. Or when you're going to see these people.
You don't know what's going to happen at the end of the show, because I think my wife's going to come down there and kill me. Yeah.
You got it.
She's going to talk about tired of looking at all this crap. She's going to be like, give me a match. I'm done.
So we're going to talk about the panel.
There's a new one.
All right, real quick. And here's another thing you want to do. I know, Chin, you're not a big Starstruck guy, but I know Otto, we've already got several restraining orders on him. But if you want photo ops, like certain people, look at this from 10 years ago. Look at that young Mitch. Look at this. Look at it. Highlight that guy. Come on.
Absolutely. Let's highlight that.
Well, here's a little.
You were so ahead of your time, Mitch.
No, look.
I got you right here,
Terrificon is not called Terrificon yet.
30.
Highlight this guy, man.
Terrificon isn't called Terrificon yet.
Coolest.
Okay.
It was going to be called the Coolest Comic-Con, and that's Miss Haley Atwell. And this was taken at the old Boston Comic-Con. And we got together. Well, we talked to each other. And
good
I was telling her about the show, and she's like, oh, that's cool. And I go, yeah, but I don't really have a name yet. And I think I'm going to call it Terrificon. And she goes, oh, it's going to be great no matter what. And I said, thank you very much. And that's Miss Peggy Carter right then and there in 2015. And I saw her last year when it's now Terrificon. And this is her at New York Comic Con. And she's like, I'll be there next year because I want to see what you made. So she will be here. So get your photo ops, kids. Order that stuff. Look at that.
Look at that. Timeless. Look at that.
And if you're too ugly and you don't want to break a camera, you could always just get her autograph. There she is.
Yeah, look at that.
Right there.
Yeah. So she's going to be there if you haven't done it yet.
All right.
I mean, look
at
this.
That's a selfless plug.
There you go. Bob Fields. He's laying it down. You can't say no.
Strictly going to the show, but I couldn't pass. Oh, absolutely. Again, like Otto said, Mr. Majors is 87, I believe.
Right.
So you never know. You never know.
You never know. But
I think
grew
Mitch
up
is right.
with him. So
good luck, Mitch.
The photo op. Oh my God, the photo op on Otto is bullshit. It's like $300.
Forget about it.
Nonsense.
That's nonsense. It's nonsense. But you know what?
Yeah, actually, Otto's the special guest that's being announced at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Spoilers, guys.
That's true. If you check the social medias tonight, I have a special announcement tomorrow. But
10 a.m.
I'm like, let you guys guess. Do some work for something.
Yeah,
guess. Who are you guessing right now? If you know what?
I do want to say we do have something on 3 Men in a Basement planned. And to quote Mitch, what superhero logo are you guys ripping off this year?
Wasn't it the Superman logo?
We are. So I'm going to show that, you guys, because it's the top of the hour. I do want to show this. We are getting the orders in, and I'm going to do 3 minutes, and I'll explain.
When is the orders due?
They are due by this Sunday. They close. Okay.
Oh.
So they close this Sunday, and we're getting great responses. And I'm just going to show this real quick. Give me 36 seconds. right. So, guys, the shirts look great. They are from the mind of the silk screener to the stars, Dave, the brother. We're so excited to do this, and we were so on board when we wanted to do these, and it's just been a huge fun thing, right, Chin?
I love it because now I won't get shit from wearing my flannels because I can just do this with the chest open. So I'm pumped.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And we've got some things planned. So they are $25 pre-ordered. They're $30 shipped, but they won't be shipped till after Terrificon. Please DM us on 3 Men in a Basement and on Instagram so we can get the orders in. And we thought these were great. And every year we just love doing it, and we love to flood Terrificon with them. And it's just been an absolute blast to do, you guys, and especially with Superman and the hype. This was a no-brainer. So pretty excited to do. You know,
and
especially when Mitch goes, "Who are you guys ripping off this year?"
Yeah.
And
Well, I do it too. If you notice, it's not the best. You're not supposed to do this for brand identity, Mr. Marketing 101. But I changed it to Jerry Ordway did mine. He drew the hand lettered it. He did the awesome Superman letters. And last year he did the Daredevil one because we were doing a salute to Daredevil.
Yep.
And I mean, you know, I try. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to keep that one logo, but I like changing it up because I try to honor. This year I was doing the Superman, and if you look on the one that G. Russo did, he did a Fantastic Four version of the logo.
Yes, I have that. Do I have that somewhere?
Yeah. You know what's so funny? I make all this shit and I don't save any of it. And then when the show's over, I had like maybe one program from every year, and I even wrote last year's stuff with George Deep. We did the origin of Captain Terrificon. If George didn't give me a CGC 9.8, I don't think I'd even have one because I end up giving everything out to everybody. But I don't hoard that stuff. I hoard all the other junk, but I don't hoard all the Terrificon.
Preaching to the choir, man. Preaching to the choir. I'm going to field this question because I can help you with this one, Bob.
What's that?
The answer is no. You got to do photo ops.
Is there any for the photo op? What does that mean?
They're separate.
No.
They're
two separate things.
Yeah, two separate. Yeah, so you got to go to the table to get the signatures. Photo
what I have seen people do is they get the photo op, and I have a Haley Atwell over there actually, which I'm glad I only brought her to the show because I regret doing that one. I had a nice picture with her. And I brought it to her and she signed it. But when she signed it so big, it's like it's on half my head. And I'm like, what the hell? So, what you can do is you can get the digital image sent to your phone if you want to go make a print later and then still have them printed out and you can get the actor to autograph. I know that's a big thing.
A lot of people do that.
Too.
All right.
Yeah. There's that.
So what I would like to do after this is talk about the floor plan. And the entry, and it's just amazing. But
wait. If we're all gonna do stuff that make money for us, like your T-shirt, check out this. It came out today. I think it came out today. This is Archie meets Jughead.
Yes.
No. What is it? Oh no, Jay and Silent Bob meet Archie and Jughead, and it's done by Kevin Smith and a bunch of other people. I don't want to see your head. Okay, see, Kevin Smith did it, and Fred Roos, and all these people. But this is a variant cover that was done by my friend Franco from All Ya Comics, and it's a Terrificon one because if you look in the background, you'll see the Terrificon poster from last year.
Yeah.
That was by Ordway, and then it's little Terrificon logo back there. So this, I only got 200 of these things, so they'll be on sale, and Franco will be signing them. We'll do a signing at the show. So it came out today, but do yourself a favor, buy it next month or 3 weeks from now at Terrificon. Support the show, kiddies, because Uncle
3 weeks from now, is that what we're talking? Is that what we're
3 weeks, 23 days. Now, here's another one that's a complete original. Paul Kupperberg. You might know him. You might love him. He's the guy that did Superman, Peacemaker, Doom Patrol, a bunch of stuff, Vigilante, Archie.
I think he did Master of the Universe, too, if I'm not mistaken.
The He-Man books as well. So Paul wrote an original story called The Scary Squad. And now people say, oh, that's scary. No, it's scary, like Richard Scarry, the guy who used to write those Busy Town books. So what this is, it's a Captain Terrificon Presents Issue 1. This is the very first ever Terrificon official comic book, an original comic, not a variant cover. And what it is, it has an original story in here by Paul about kids that come to Terrificon. They're cosplayers. They get a special magical cosplay costume. Mayhem ensues. There's a cameo by me in there, and if that wasn't enough, I mean, it's beautiful. It's a great book. It's a full-length story. If that wasn't enough, kids, there's Adventures of Harley the Terrific Dog.
Look at Harley. Look at that, Mitch. That's amazing.
Look at that.
Fantastic.
That's
forget crypto. Oh, goodness gracious.
Bless you.
Oh my God, the mold is killing me. The mold from being in a basement with a hot water heater that exploded. And not only that, kids, you'll get a free pinup of Captain Terrificon in the back.
Oh yeah.
And an actual photo of the real Captain Terrificon. This is available. It's only $4.99. Come on, support the cause. It's an original comic book, and it's got artwork by Rich Marazio, Ken Wheaton, the Frame Brothers, Paul Kupperberg wrote it. Again, pick this up, okay? Yeah. $5. Come on.
$5.
Coffee.
There you go.
Terrificon original, #1. Come on. Buy that.
Can't wait. I'm gonna have that signed by you, Mitch.
It's a good book. The kids could read it too. It's like an all ages one. It's very good. So anyway, that's my spiel. And then you can buy the T-shirts and the buttons and the pins and the belly button rings and all the kind of stuff that Chinmo wants.
Patches and the stickers.
I got the patch. Oh yeah, we got cups. We got bumper stickers. We got everything. Merchandise.
Terrificon the flamethrower. The kids love that.
The kids love it. It's the Johnny bag of glass. It's a bag of glass. And you could put your hand in it and whatever. And Johnny Human Torch. It's a thing of Terrificon gasoline and a match. Do whatever you want. The kids are crazy for it.
Set it on fire. All right. Benny's asking, what was
your attendance record last year? If you don't mind me asking. A hell of a lot of people.
A lot.
No,
but they move quickly through the line. They move quickly. They move quickly.
And there's been times that you guys don't even know it, that I do though, because they tell me that they actually shut the main door off because there's so many people there. They have to wait till so many people leave, and so many people. So we are at capacity sometimes on Saturday mostly because that's the busiest thing. Yeah, Saturday is the crazy day.
So Saturday. So that being said, we want to give you an idea of like how to get in there and how to navigate.
Go ahead.
So this is kind of something like this is the main entrance. Chin can talk about this better than I can because of just the way my brain works. I don't really
sure. Let's put Chin on the spot. Okay.
Yeah,
go ahead. Get your little point here.
All right. So
on the left-hand side, if you see, is where you enter. In that very long shaped hallway, you come through. You got a handful. You're going to see your 501st. You're going to see the Boy Scouts. You're going to see the Terrificon setup where you can pick up that amazing exclusive, as Mitch just showed off. Then on the left, you're going to pass where you're going to see all the panel rooms, which we'll talk about in a second. You can come see me on Sunday in there. And then you're going to keep going down. You're going to pass our good buddy Bob Stevens. To the right, where you come into the main entrance of the floor, which Otto has another slide for, with all the booths on the main floor.
Yeah, but I just want to say that this is a fun line because this is where you can get all your photos of all the banners that Mitch puts up and of all the covers of all like classic comic books.
I've got a couple new ones in honor of some of our guests. There's a Turtles one.
That's what I was going to ask, Mitch. I was going to ask.
I do. If I go, there's certain headliners, I'll put them up. So I have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I can't remember what issue it is, but it's an Eastman cover. I did a Captain Carter cover for Haley Atwell. Yeah, and I did a $6 Million Man Charlton Comics cover #1.
Oh,
I don't know if I did another one, but no, I do that. I purposely try to choose special covers for whoever's there. But
and when they're putting them up, Mrs. Terrificon is sitting there specifically saying Marvel, DC.
Well, Mrs. Terrificon learned the hard way because the first year I came down the hallway, I was like, "What in the hell is this? There's 4 Marvels and 3," and she goes, "I don't know." So she actually has one of my friends come and goes, which one's Marvel? So they lay it out. You could do it, Otto. They lay it out so it's a balance. So there's Marvel, DC, Marvel, DC. But now I've got Mirage, or was Mirage the turtle?
Mirage,
yeah, so it's going to throw things for a loop. It's like in a Charlton comic too, because that was $6 Million Man. I was like, what is this?
Where are you going to put that? You got to put that at the beginning or the end or in the middle.
I don't know. And then I don't know. Somebody's asking. Benny's asking again. Have you ever thought of doing a 4-day show? Yes. This year was almost a 4-day show.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But the problem is it's the loading. because you got to realize these vendors, you're asking them to give up a couple days. Some of
It's a
these,
lot.
this isn't their job. This is like a side job they have. So they might work a regular gig and then do this on the weekend. So they'd have to take off Wednesday
Yes.
and do all day Wednesday and then do Thursday. And you know what? It's actually not a bad idea because there's some actors that I could get probably for Thursday and Friday. And
Versus
then they
Saturday
leave
and
and then
Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, because they do that if the big show, like in New York, you'll see
Mhm.
there's certain actors only there for like Thursday only or Friday only and stuff. So they mix it up. But yeah, I could do it.
Okay.
It's just a matter of time, man. It's just a matter of time.
time.
We'll
All
see
right.
what happens.
You know, the
in
other thing
coming
is I
years.
thought of, if anyone's familiar with it and you go to GamerCon, that's the old convention center that I've
Yeah.
used.
Yes.
And then I have the Expo Center. So I did talk about Mohegan. It was going to be this year, actually, where I was going to rent out the convention center
Yep.
and have the Expo and do both shows at the same time.
Okay.
Do GamerCon there and do Terrificon there and
Holy
make
shit.
anime over there. It's just, it's
That's
a
a
lot
lot.
of logistics because,
Yeah,
I mean, I literally would have to clone myself because I'm on the floor on both shows. So I'd have to get like a
Right.
golf cart and drive back and forth all day long or
Yeah.
run my fat ass off and see what's going on over there. But it
That
might
would be a
happen, but
logistical nightmare. But who knows? I mean, good,
It
all
might.
good questions. And you know what? And the fact that you're thinking about it means that the thoughts are out there and it's being processed.
oh
And
no,
it's-
I thought about it for a while because
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to make another expo center, make it bigger. I mean, it's amazing to me. And we started there in 2018, how we've outgrown that place.
crazy.
I mean, it's massive when it's empty. I was there the other night filming something and it's empty. There was nothing there. And you look at it, you're like, oh my God, this is crazy. It's like an airplane
Right.
hangar. And then when the show's on and it's full of all you guys,
right.
it doesn't seem so big anymore. You're like, what
No.
happened? So
Mhm.
yeah.
And I'm gonna say that. And then to walk to the beginning to the end of it, like the employees, they're on those little like
Oh, those little
Scooter.
motorized,
the
the
motorized, like,
Segway
they're just like zipping
yeah.
back and forth. And meanwhile, I'm like, thank God for good shoes. I spent a lot of money on my good
Oh my
shoes.
God, I could tell every year on my phone how many steps I do because you'll see this spike. You're like, what
Yeah,
was I doing?
exactly.
Like, oh,
Exactly.
that was Terrificon weekend when it's 30,000 steps a day. It's like,
Yeah,
oh my-
exactly. Exactly.
know?
Yeah,
All right.
comfy shoes, people. Comfy shoes.
Yes,
Wear
comfy shoes,
comfy
though. That's one of the
shoes.
tricks that we're going to talk about
Yeah.
next week, like how to navigate this, the tricks of the trade.
Bring
It's just-
some water, bring some granola bars, do all
Yeah,
that stuff. You know?
snacks. Oh my God. All right. So then you walk in
Yeah.
and you've got your aisles, and
Good.
Yes.
the aisles will give you enough space to navigate through it. Right.
Yeah.
And you have enough space so people can dig on each end and
Yep.
people can go north and south, if I'm saying that properly. Right.
I
Tim?
even added some breaks. If you see
Yes.
there's like gaps in there now, I've done that. I mean,
Mhm.
dude, I'm losing money because I could just be a greedy FSOB and just make them all booths. And that way I make more money on the booths, but you guys have to walk. But I've made openings so you could get around people and look at stuff. And that's
He's
there on. I know. Trust me. I got 40 people on a wait list. I could have easily filled that friggin' thing.
a man of
I
the people. You guys heard it. He's helping you.
Right, that's
and-
right.
A jerk, an idiot. Somebody would say. My
And then
accountant-
you're gonna keep going, and then you have the break, which is so delineated, if I'm saying that word properly.
yeah.
I don't
And
think
then
you are.
you can
Make
go
lines.
there,
Make lines. Yeah.
and then you can get all the way through the rest of it to all the panels and things like that. So it's just a better way to navigate it. You guys can go on the website and look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then on the right there, that's the artist's alleys. That's your Tom Ryans and all the folks that you know, the Frame Brothers and stuff. Then in the middle there with that red like line, that's the comic creator. That's the Jim Starlins, the Al Milgrams, the
Yeah.
John Hickmans, the Claremonts. They're all there. And then on the far left, all those little red squares or rectangles, that's all your Haley Atwells, your Teenage Turtle guys are over there. And yeah, that's where all your other guests. And then your photo ops is in the lower corner. And then there's some bathrooms back there. And then there's some
Yep.
staff stuff.
All right.
So yeah, that's us. That's us.
That is
Hell
it.
yeah.
That's how you navigate it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Eastman's in the sideball room because he gets such a long line.
It's him and Scotty
Him
Young.
and Scotty Young.
Got it.
Exactly.
Okay.
I learned
Now, Mitch
last year.
was
Right there. There you go.
there he
Right
is.
in that front room.
oh, that
Yeah.
was great. And that's where I met last year. I met Daredevil, which was awesome.
Yeah, Charlie Cox. Yeah. And
Charlie
CGC
Cox was awesome, Mitch.
is set up over there too. So if you want your stuff from the actual CGC, you could drop off books to get them slabbed and all that. They don't have the machine there this year, but I'm talking with them about doing on-site grading.
On-site
next-
grading.
Yeah.
Really?
That's big.
Yeah.
That's real big.
It's big. Well, it's a big machine and it's a lot
Oh,
of logistics and it's getting it up here and then having people run it 24 hours a day. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's happening. And my special surprise guest that I can't announce till tomorrow, I could tell you right now, but he's going to be down the hall. Well, I just said it's a he. He's going to be down the hall near those panel rooms.
All right.
Down by where-
So we know it's a he. We're getting close, you guys. We're getting close. And it'll be down by there.
That eliminates about just under half the people on the planet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we'll narrow it down. It's not Keanu Reeves.
No,
Oh,
it's
there
not.
you go.
Okay.
I'll tell you that.
But
That doesn't mean I haven't talked to him again.
Oh, all right. Good. All right.
I'm going to throw this out there, John. Love you because you're the best.
I've been to a lot of shows. This in 3M.
You love it.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
I just found out today at the post office they raised the rates. I mailed out some flyers to somebody, and I went in there and I'm like, wait a minute, what do you mean $11? It was $10 last week. They go, well, no, all the postage stamps went up. I guess it's 78 cents now, and for our letter. I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? It's a stamp. It's the same freaking letter that I had last week, but now it's more.
So all the flyers are somewhere in the house, and I'm sure Mrs. Terrificon is.
They're in the trunk. They're in the back.
That's awesome.
I'm just reading people. I love when people send me guest suggestions.
Okay. All right.
I mean, like you haven't heard them like 1,000 times before.
No, I mean, it's amazing to me the ones they send me, and I stop. I mean, this person has nothing to do with comic books.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, everybody that you see at the show, I try to have some kind of relevancy to comic books. Right. Voiceover, or cartoon voiceover or something,
Or somewhere
like somebody said, why you got Henry Thomas? He was in E.T. He was Elliot. What's that all about? He's got no comics. Bullshit. He was Dr. Midnight on that Stargirl TV show. Mm-hmm. He was one of the old Justice Society folks. And I think he did a voiceover as well. But
I think he's done some voice work.
And Billy Zane. People go, what about Billy Zane? I go, geez, he was the Phantom. And then he was the voice of the demon.
Yes.
Yeah. And Batman.
And he plays himself in The Boys.
Yes.
There you go. He's on The Boys as well. Jeez,
I have a question. I have a question. And
Go ahead.
I don't mean to throw shade. People question why you are bringing guests. Like people say, why are you bringing...
Okay, I'm going to answer Betty since he's the only one awake tonight.
Yeah.
Bruce Timm won't come. I've asked him for years. Won't come out to the shows on the East Coast. Jenny, I asked in person when we were at a show together in New York. She sat next to me. And her brother-in-law is Tim Seeley. And Tim Seeley's been here at least 3 or 4 times, if not more. And he's always trying to convince his brother and Jenny, his sister-in-law, to come to the show. So that's always in the works. So that's not. And the other one, Mr. J. Scott Campbell, I just hung out with Jeff in Italy for 4 days back in May. And we talked about Indiana Jones all weekend and drove his poor wife crazy. So, yes, he and I know each other for about 20 years. So there's that in play. Someday. Okay. And Jeff Johns, maybe. I didn't invite him this year, but that's been offered up as well. So well, anybody with comics is in play, boys and girls.
Right. The FaceTime with these people are great, and you can just go through there and have it. And you guys check the Friends of Terrificon Facebook page.
Join that thing. Because other people talk. It's not just me. It's you guys. It's people that write in with questions.
That brings me to my next thing. There was a question that somebody asked about an after party. And we talked about, I replied, I said, stay tuned to 3MIB. And then good friend of yours, Mitch, and friend of the channel, Scott Martin, I said, we always have something planned. And you guys know, we always do live shows on the floors that we're on. So Scott Martin has deemed this the hallway party.
That's actually a cool idea.
That's a great idea.
I'm going to tell you.
Scott Martin watches this. Scott, I'm going to give you a free T-shirt, man, because that is a great idea. The hallway party. What more can you guys say? He's already branded it for us. So
the problem with doing, and I've said it to you, and I'm not kidding too. It might sound like I'm being an asshole, but that's me. The problem with trying to do an after party is, one, it only appeals to a small group of people. I'll tell you that now.
Yes.
A lot of the folks just like to get together, similar to your hall thing.
Yes.
And they like just to talk about what treasures they got today, who they got to meet. They like to share war stories. Oh my God, did you see what happened when Starlin was in the bathroom and Al Milgram slipped on a bar of soap or whatever? Yes. All these stories of the con happen at these little get-togethers. And whether you're sitting outside, because there's a lot of lounge areas at Mohegan Sun, they're outside by the water or by the rocks or whatever. There's like a little tiny patio over near the Earth Tower, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another outdoor venue you can go outside, or they're just bullshitting in the hotel lobby, or they go to restaurants and just share stories. There's so much going on because you got to remember you've had a long day. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm there like at 6 a.m. And by the time 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock comes around, as much as I love it, I want to get the hell out of there, and I want to go get a drink, and I want to sit down and put my feet up and take a breath, and then I go hang out with Chinmo until 3 or 4 in the morning because that's when the second half of the show starts.
Damn right.
But there's so many things to do. It's insane. You can't find everybody. There's people at the Lansdowne doing karaoke. I'm always at the Country Western bar, and I can't stand country music because I ride the mechanical bull and I get nuts over there. And then there's the Ben and Jerry's at 3 a.m. when we all gather around and have ice cream because we're all big fat bastards and we get fat and we just sit there and it's just one after another. So to have another party to people to let their hair down and go dance, let me just tell you, I know you guys. You guys suck at dancing. Nobody wants to see you shake your booty or whatever the hell else you got under those clothes. You don't. But if you are
good at drinking, so we're pretty good at drinking.
If you are into your craziness, go over there. Go to the nightclubs. There's the Vista Lounge. There's the Avalon. There's a million places to go. Johnny Rockets is rocking, buddy. That's where we always end up. I'm usually there with a couple of the actors getting freaking. It was me, Sean Gunn, Ross Marquand.
I was behind you. I was with you in line.
We're all over there. We're freaking eating at the Johnny Rockets, getting milkshakes and cholesterol burgers at like 4 in the morning.
That is.
Or you can go hit the slots. It could be like Chinmo and sell your soul for a roll of the dice. I did that with Scott Snyder last year. There's stuff going on. I mean, we've tried it. I did do after parties for the first couple years. We did them on the rooftop.
Right, you did it with Kiss, right? You had a Kiss impression band.
I had the Blues Brothers band. I had food trucks up there. I had gambling up there.
It's not worth it. It's not cost effective.
It was just so much stuff. I mean, it was okay, but it was like another headache.
Everybody's
it's already such. There's so much to do at Mohegan.
Yeah,
that it's already one big after party.
I'll tell you what we tried to do. We tried to do a pizza party with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cast this year. That I thought was a good idea.
That sounds dope. I'm in.
But the place that what I was going to do it at Game On doesn't sell pizza.
Oh, forget.
So let's go to Pepe's.
Pepe's
sells pizza.
Yeah.
There's no room. There's no secret room that you can have the guys in there. So it's like, what the hell are we doing? So we tried doing the Pepe's, we tried doing the pizza party with the Turtles. Can't figure out how to do it. Then there's some other stuff in the works there. There's a poker tournament on Friday night where you get to play poker with some of the artists and some of the actors. That's always open to people if you're into poker. But I mean, we do. My friend Rob, he does try to organize some type of after party. Last year, he did it again. He did it at Game On, and there was some karaoke. And Constantine, the actor, was there, and he was walking around. It was cocktails with Constantine. So there is some type of event if you do want to try. But I'm just telling you, it's trying to compete with
everything else.
Disney
It's
World.
so much more natural when you're going through somewhere and somebody's walking by you. I can't tell you how many times I've walked in the hotel lobby and saw Chris Claremont, who has been talking for hours and hours, and he is, and I don't even want to bother the guy. I just want to say thank you, Chris, Mr. Claremont. Or the time where I'm in the elevator with Sergeant Slaughter at the end, and I don't know what to say to Miss Sergeant Slaughter, but he's in full costume, and I just looked at him and I said, "Sergeant, how are the troops?" And he said, "Very well behaved." Or you will have interactions with all these people. It's because they're all there. And we've been saying this for years and years and years here on 3 Men in a Basement. So you don't need to go, just be present.
Yes. Be in the moment. Don't sit there on your cell phone like those kids that go to concerts and watch the whole show on their cell phone. It's like jackass. Put the damn thing down and go mingle. Go hang out.
I actually love it. I've talked about this before in shows. When I'm at like Terrificon or big shows, I love it because I am actually never on my phone. I actually feel bad. I'll miss text messages and everything. And I don't even care. The only time I'm ever on my phone is in like that 20 minutes before I go to bed. Other than that, I only use it for like, hey, where are you right now? What aisle are you in?
I'll tell you what, unfortunately, I'm always on my phone because everyone's always freaking looking for me.
You're
the worst year, 10 years. Now we can tell some war stories. The worst year, first year there, I had some guest staying. He's got to go to the bathroom.
What a son of a bitch.
I had people staying down the street at the Holiday Inn.
Yep.
The first year, 3 or 4 days before the show, you ever get those emails from the credit card company like, oh, your credit card's been compromised. We're going to send you a new card. Like somebody stole your numbers. They never tell you what happened, but you're like, what the hell?
Yep.
So I had put my credit card down the street at the Holiday Inn so that they could, charge all the rooms and stuff. So I got that letter like on a Tuesday or Wednesday before the show saying, we're going to send you a new credit card. Use this, throw out the other one because it's somebody stole your numbers. Okay, fine. So I forgot to go down the street to hand the Holiday Inn my new credit card for the billing. So it's Saturday night. The show's over. Everybody was fantastic. It was a great thing. My phone died. My wife says to me, oh, the show's over. It's Saturday. We only got one more day. Go and have a good time. Hang out with your friends. Don't worry about it. Fine. My phone's dead. I didn't have a portable charger or a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, okay. So I go out, hang out with everybody. Everything's great and all like that. So I get back to the room. It's like 2 in the morning. And I plug in my phone and I'm waiting for the charge. And all of a sudden it lights up with messages like you wouldn't believe. Greg Rundberg's calling me. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So what happened was they tried to put the charges through for the room and the card was declined because the other card was canceled. They didn't have the new card on file. So they were like, what is this all about?
Yeah.
So I have people looking to kill me because they're like, we can't get in our rooms. You son of a bitch. What was this? You tricked us. I'm like, oh my God. So I had to get in my car, go down the street to the Holiday Inn, give them the new card. This is like got to be 4 a.m. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. So the people, the actors, the artists, like, what the frig were you pulling? And I'm like, I'm so sorry. So they had to write a letter saying we had the wrong card and all this jazz. But that was the worst time ever. And since that day, if you see me, I walk around with a battery pack with a cable coming out of it because this phone is on charge the whole time because I'm always afraid something's going to happen again like that.
That's
so. That was the first year. You do that once and you never, make that same mistake twice. So I'll always be on my phone. I don't sleep for more than 2 or 3 hours a day during that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Mitch,
Same
how many times do you hear, well, Mitch said this and Mitch said that?
Yeah. The security guys, Mohegan goes, if I had $1 for every time I heard, well, I'm a friend of Mitch's or Mitch said I could do this, he said, I'd be a millionaire because your name is like everybody uses it that weekend. So, It is what it is. It is what it is.
I'm going to throw this out here. Josh Grab makes a great point. Go check out those panels. Mitch put together some amazing panels.
I'm always amazed sometimes. I'll walk in a panel room. It's like empty. I go, I don't know what the hell you people are doing. Go to and maybe I don't make enough announcements. Maybe I'll do that more this year.
Announcements in. Throw the days up there. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right?
Well, the schedules are up. They've been up for like weeks now. I've
go on the website. You got because you have panels for the actors and the voice actors, everything, and then you have the panels for
comic
the comic
book ones,
which is fantastic. You get a little bit of best of both worlds,
Well, some people don't give a crap about actors; they want to hear about comics. Some people don't give a crap about comics; they want to talk to the actors. So, I try to give them a balance.
There we go. Otto didn't label these, so I don't know which day this is.
Let's start with
Friday. It's Friday. This is a comic day. Fridays.
Megadeth is here because my friend, what's his name? I can't even think of his name right now. I don't know. It's Matt Herring. Okay. That's his Megadeth friends. You know what, Otto? This is an old schedule.
Okay, I'll get rid of it.
No, I'm just saying. I'll tell you what the change is. 4 o'clock is no longer Stephen King's son, Owen King. It's Brian Posehn and Tom.
I got you right here.
Joe Kelly. Joe Kelly and Brian Posehn are going to be talking about writing Daredevil. That's
really.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay.
No, that's the actor one.
This is the actors. Hold on. We'll start with the actors.
All right.
Okay, we'll do actors. Henry Thomas, E.T., Rugrats cartoon, Billy Zane from the Phantom, John Wesley Shipp the Flash. The next day, Baldur's Gate's a big video game if you like it. Karen Allen from Raiders Lost Ark.
With the moderator himself,
with Mitch Hallock up there.
Yes, Mitch. That's a good move on that. Congrats. And I don't know if you noticed, but when I did your video today or your little thumbnail, I added Raiders of the Lost Ark as your song.
I heard the music. It's as a legit, I'm in a public place, so I don't have to be accused of being a stalker, but I get to hang out with for a whole hour. I want to do Haley Atwell right after that, but the problem is my wife would murder me if I was off the floor for 2 hours. So I got my friend Kyle doing that one. Then we got a Justice League cartoon one with Carl Lumley, the Martian Manhunter, Phil Lamar, the voice of the Green Lantern, John Stewart. Then we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I've invited Chin to pop in because I said, you got 5 people on a panel. You only got like an hour, so it's not going to be that easy to get everybody in there. But he is our resident turtle expert. So there you go.
You might see this lovely face pop in there. We don't know.
You know, and then Doug Jones has been in a million movies from Hellboy to Star Trek and stuff. He's got a panel. Then the Superman movie panel starring Metamorpho himself, Anthony Carrigan, and Miss Cat Grant, Michaela Hoover will be there. And then we got a little surprise for everybody. An actual rock concert. We haven't done one of those in a while, but there'll be live music. It's really about 6:15 because they got to set up, but you'll get a free concert as part of the 10th anniversary. Maybe I'll have a birthday cake. I don't know. So that's the next day, we got voice actors for people that are into anime, and Larry Kenny from Thundercats talks about being a voice actor. Sons of Anarchy, only because when I was going through the list, we realized that we had 2 of the people from that show there. So if you're a fan of Sons of Anarchy, got Titus Welliver and Mitch Pileggi, who I know as Agent Skinner, or was he Agent Skinner?
X-Files.
X-Files. Yeah, he's there.
Yeah. But
then the big Superman Lois panel.
Yeah,
that's with Tyler Hoechlin.
That's it.
I gotta fix this.
This is why,
a little cut off.
I'm glad I saw this because it got cut off. I got to go in there and fix it because after Lindsay Wagner, there's a 2:30 panel. I'm trying to think. Who the hell's? Yeah, I cropped it wrong. See, I screw up. That's why I'm the only one doing it. So I'll fix that.
Okay.
I don't know who did I have talk.
Her husband.
Oh yes, it's the Grimm panel with David. Bitsy's husband. I'll fix that, kid. And then the costume contest happens. So the next day is the comic one. We've got Maddie Herring there doing some Megadeth comics with David Effelson.
It's all on Friday. Yeah, this is
Friday. Yeah, I'm sorry. Writing Deadpool with Joe Kelly and Brian Posehn. The birth of the new age of comics. That's when everything was trippy and everybody was weirded out. And then
I forgot you got Steve to come back. That's
Steve's
awesome.
there. Starlin, Milgram. They were talking. I'm literally. It's been 50 years since they took Marvel on that crazy trip when they were doing Doctor Strange and
Steve is great.
Warlock.
Mitch, you haven't had Steve in like 3 or 4 years.
No, Steven hasn't been here since the old building. That's 2017.
Yes, I know that.
8 years. Yeah. And then if you're a fan of Evil Ernie and Lady Death, we got the man who created all that, Brian Polito's talking.
Oh, people are buying stuff for that, the toys and everything.
Yeah, man. And then we got, again, Megadeth there because Maddie wants to talk more Mega. Jim Shooter, Remembrance. That's what we're going to do, is celebrating life in comics. Jimmy Palmiotti and his lovely wife, Amanda, will be there talking about their new projects. I think they're working on stuff. It's a Hanna-Barbera cartoon. I can't think of it right now.
Wow.
But they're working for Dynamite. They're doing some new, like a Herculoids type of thing. Oh, no, you know what they're doing? Dynamite. They're doing Blue Falcon and Dynamite. They're doing a comic about that. Yeah, then we got Hickman and Charles Soule and the editor-in-chief of Marvel talking about what's new coming out. Then we got a cool one. We've got Daredevil in the late 80s, early 90s, Ann Nesenti, Johnny Romita Jr., and Ralph Macchio will be there talking about that. Then my buddy Carl, if you watch Celebrity Deathmatch, he did those MTV things years ago.
Yes, I loved it.
He is making a new comic book based on this Mark Hamill cartoon called The Hollywood Prankster, and he's going to talk about how he translates animation into that. So if you're into comics, go see it. And then Keeping Comics Fun with my buddy Chris Giarusso. Franco is going to moderate that. It's got Chris Iliopoulos, who does those books with what's the big Brad Meltzer. So that's about kids' books and stuff. And then Mark Silvestri's rounding it out that day, talking about all the stuff he's worked on in his long career. And then we got Megadeth on Sunday. But then we go to the 4 fantastic writers talking about writing the Fantastic Four. That's a good title.
What a
look
lineup.
at that, Mitch.
I thought of that title. I like that.
I like that. That is a good title.
And look right after that, though. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
Then you got the worst panel. I spelled the guy's name wrong on purpose. I didn't put a capital M in there. Fire that guy. Talking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I was just going to call it Talking Turtles.
I call it whatever the hell you want. I get to sit down with
This
Kevin
is like
Eastman
his Christmas, my God. This is like his rebirth, man. This is
unbelievable. So, kids, anybody in the chat, I want you to bring the rottedest tomatoes you possibly can and throw them at Chinmo, because the guy is so worried and scared about this. He's afraid to go out the night before. He thinks he's going to lose his voice.
I am slightly nervous about losing my voice, just because of how much I talk.
Right. Yeah. I'm slightly nervous about nobody being at the booth. Like, this is a big deal. Like, you're subcontracting out right now. This is a big deal.
I'm
Here.
excited.
And then
I'm going to throw it out there right now. Come by the panel because I'm telling you right now, I'm bringing giveaways, turtle giveaways at that panel.
All right.
Oh, that's great. And then you got because it's the summer of Superman. I have Superman Dan Jurgens, who written more Superman than he can make. Wrote the death of it. And then Tom King, who's the guy behind Supergirl, which is the new movie coming out next year.
Comes out next
You'll
year.
be over there. And then rounding out the last one, Howard Chaykin, and the title, I put this panel together, and he already called me and gave me crap about it. He said, "Really, Hallock?" I go, "Yes." It's called "I'm Getting Too Old for This Shit." Howard Chaykin panel. There you go.
Unbelievable.
And your host, I got to make a Chinmo graphic because I didn't put you up there. I didn't make one for you yet.
Oh, for the panel. I mean,
images.
Yeah, I mean, look, I got Matt Herring, I got Sir John who comes in, Joe Stuber, my buddy, Kyle, and Johnny Suntress. I got to make a Chinmo image up there so people know who you are.
I mean, that's okay. People coming for Eastman.
They are.
No, I'm
he's a humble guy. He's a humble guy.
Yeah. No, I'm super excited.
What else is going on? Scroll down. I don't even remember. I think the costume contest is.
We have the costume contest. Yes.
Oh yeah, okay. And then I think the Romita thing's underneath that. Yeah.
Yep. And then if you want, when you said there's tickets left for Sunday for Romita?
Maybe there's it's not on that one.
I think it's not.
There might be like 4 or 5 left if there are any left.
I got you right here. John Romita meet and greet.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, that's awesome.
10 autographs. A sketch. You get to hang with them.
On the card. I got to get him on a Christmas card. So
all ticketed events. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a bad deal, man. I mean, freaking 10 sketches or 10 autographs for $250.
Agreed to that. So I'm going to add, I think at this show alone, I'm going to add 4 more signatures to the Christmas card, the 3MIB Christmas card, which is phenomenal. And I have no more space for it. You know what I mean? So,
that card's like all black ink. It's like those dudes who tattoo their arms now. They just like have it all black.
They're just finding little like, where do you want me to write this? I'm like, please just put your signature, put JR in here somewhere. My God,
7 spots.
Oh my God,
that was on July 13th. Yeah, so I don't know. It's probably going.
It might be less. Yeah.
But
there you go. Well worth it.
Yeah.
There you go. And if you want, you guys, we talked about it many times. Go check out all the different guests, which we talked about. There's a ton of them.
Check out tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock when I reveal.
10 o'clock. My God,
10 a.m.
12 hours from now.
I gotta go put the website stuff up. I like you guys that stalk the website and find shit. How come they didn't find that I screwed up that panel graphic? Because they tell me, they go, "Oh yeah, you got a typo on this page." I'm like,
whatever. I always check the web, honestly, because I mean,
listen, I get a professional proofreader. So here at 3 Men in the Basement, with my dyslexia, we do things 4 or 5 times. So I have a professional proofreader here, and that's Chinmo Oyedo.
I'm actually bad about that. I make people feel bad when they write to me and they go, "Hey, you spelled this wrong." I go, "Well, I have just like, oh, I'm so sorry." I don't. I just do that to make them feel bad.
I do though. So I go,
no, I know, but I'm getting nasty letters about like, you spelled Art Balthazar's name wrong. You put a name. I go, look, man, it's 2 a.m. I'm putting a graphic. I'm exhausted. Leave me alone, will you?
That's what I say to Jim. Dude, I just work 2 jobs, dude. I'm trying to do a thumbnail. Come on, I need just whatever. Oh, you got to change this. You got to change that. But all good that ends well. Like this show. My God,
I got to tell you, we should get help. I should not mental help, but we should get assistance. But who would say? What would I do? Make them live here in the basement?
Yes, I mean, exactly.
They would die from everything.
They would die from the black mold fumes like I'm doing tonight. God.
Honestly, Mitch, you should hire someone at least for that weekend. Like just follow you around with like a clipboard.
We had a guy. We don't know he's gone. I think he got bagged and boarded. I don't know what happened to him. But there was a kid that followed me around one year. Because you know what sucks? And I know you're all going to cry. Oh, Mitch, poor you. I don't get pictures with a lot of people. I don't get autographs. And the thing will be over. And I'll be like looking back and going, I honestly, when Shooter passed away, I don't think I had a picture with me and Jim Shooter. Though I talked to him. I had lengthy conversations with him. But I never stopped to think of, let me get a picture with the guy. Because I'm always like, well, I don't want to be stupid. But,
Right. But Mitch, you know, and I will say this though, what we talk about is though after the fact though, the videos you see like
I watch all this stuff. Yeah, if you hashtag it, I go on YouTube,
watch the videos, and shout out to the greatest like intro ever that Colossus Collector did.
Oh God, yeah, that was amazing.
Mitch, you're like, was that done by ILM or something like that?
Yeah, no, I was like, holy, and I called my wife over and she's like, oh, I told you the funniest one is the one that was the guy crying at the door when they were playing that
Justin,
Adele song.
no good.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was so funny. I sent that to my kids. They were like, your fans are weird. I go, isn't that funny?
That's no good comics right there. Shout out Justin.
No good comics. Yeah, that was great.
Is Mama Mitch Hallock coming? Is your mom gonna
My
be
mom
there?
will be there, yeah. She hated Superman, by the way.
She did.
Let me give you my 87-year-old mother's review of Superman. She was
I have a great picture with her.
She was not very appreciative of it. Where is it? Where is it? Oh my God, it's bad when your mom is like the. Oh, here we go. You sure can call the. Oh, she says something about it. The dog deserves the Oscar. He was the best thing in the movie. This was one of the worst pictures ever. Poor Superman.
Really?
The one who died would have been embarrassed. That's my mom there.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez,
Okay.
Mom doesn't hold back when you're
Yeah,
87.
All right. Well, I won't ask her
give a
about that. I won't ask her about that when I see her.
No, she was mad because she loved Superman, and she called up and she was like, "What in the hell? Why was he getting beat up every 5 minutes? What the hell?" I was like,
You should have her do the panel.
I should have her do the. I should have her and Ordway go out to the pizza joint and yell about it for a while.
I can't believe Mr. Ordway didn't like it though. That's interesting to hear.
You'll hear, but you know what's so funny?
I gotta watch. I gotta listen.
He was more vocal off mic on the way home, and then when I hit the record button, he suddenly became Mr. Political. I'm not saying. I go, yes, you. And I even call him out.
Well,
I go,
like, in the interview. It's like when they're like, "You can interview me." Yes, interview me now, and it just goes sideways. The whole conversation goes sideways.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I get it. I mean, he works for DC. He just did the history of the DC universe with Mark Waid.
He did, yeah.
And Todd Nuck. I don't think you want to bite the hand that feeds you and go, "What a piece of crap! I'll never work for DC. They could pay me all the money in the world. I'll never come there again." And why he's talking like an Irish accent, I don't know why. Because
Mitch just got all the voices and sounds coming out.
You want all the voices? I'll give you all the voices. You can't handle all the voices, shit. You can.
I'm just gonna start doing Muppet impressions to scare you.
Actually, if you listen to the Power Cosmic, I do a Isad Rabich what do you call it? Impression.
He's got a thick accent. Yeah.
It's all his.
I'll be back in a minute.
You know who Isad is? Do you know who he is?
Oh yeah, you've had him on the show. Yeah,
he was in Terrificon. He's I have to have a cigarette in my hand, one that was rolled out of like a burlap bag. And
you were lucky to get with Isad Ribic. You were lucky to get a sketch and then a smoke break, and then you come back.
Yeah. No, I hung out with him in Italy. We went to dinner together, and he's hysterical. He's like, "It's a piece of shit. Look at this. You don't know why. The book is late. It's not my fault. The book is late. I'll tell you why. The people are stupid." But you want this drawing? You could have this drawing. I wouldn't wipe my dog's ass with this drawing. Here you go. Piece of shit.
Phenomenal. That's an uncanny impression.
That is, if you hung out with him, except picture me, except being like 6'8", like the Hulk.
Yeah, he's a big dude. Yeah,
he was with me at the country bar where I worked.
Any chance of Louis showing up this year? Louis not showing
Ferrigno?
up. Yeah.
Well, it's funny when I do my Ferrigno impression. It sounds like Schwarzenegger. I don't know why I slip into that. It's like, okay, I can't. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you ready?
Is like voice acting.
You ready? Here it is. You ready? Yeah. You want me to autograph that? $80.
Yeah.
You want me to autograph
Great question
that?
right here.
It's $30.
Mitch and Jay Leno.
Yeah, I spent Mitch and Jay Leno in the same room at the same time. No, you never do. Because why? Because he's got more money than me, and he wouldn't be doing this shit.
He wouldn't be holding Comic Cons.
He would not be doing this for a living. Were you with me at CliffCon when the guy asked if I was a millionaire? I said it was in front of Richie's Comic Cabana, and Sammy and Richie couldn't stop laughing. Guy goes, "Are you like a millionaire?" I go, "Bro, if I was a millionaire, you think I'd be wasting my Sunday wearing this Spider-Man t-shirt talking to you?" And he was like,
3 passes for my show.
There was no filter there that day, and he was like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
I go, "Man, I've been up since like 6, and I had like 2 hours sleep. Millionaires don't do this shit.
No, right.
Unless they're insane.
Terrificon is upon us. Mitch has been.
Whoa! By the way, Are you buying the popcorn bucket? I got 2 popcorn buckets from Superman, and my wife said I bought the Daily Planet newspaper.
You did. I passed on it. I passed on it. Roger.
No, she goes, "What in the hell are you going to do with that?" I said, "I'm going to put my ashes in it. Okay, when I'm dead, I'm going to
buy the Galactus. I am going to buy the.
Oh
Galactus.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah, with the handlebars, and I'm like, "What are you going to do with that?"
Like,
I've got unspeakable plans for that thing.
That's it. I'm a Galactus fan, so that is something that I'm going to buy. And when I was looking at, but I'll tell you what I did think was really cool. And shout out to Dave, the brother, Dave, that's still created to the stars.
What?
The Jaws popcorn bucket.
Yeah,
I wanted the Jaws, the one with the shark head, or the one with the
shark
billboard.
head, the shark head. Yes,
that thing's dope.
It is. Again, I don't need it. I mean, I need it.
My wife.
I'm going to put it right next to my Up popcorn bucket that I got at Disney World. See that?
Mitch, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. If you were a dog, I mean, a little bit.
Look at that. Look at that. Look how much Mitch stuff has around him.
Oh my God. It's like,
I love the random just pull-ups, you know.
Look,
it's like out of nowhere. You're just like, well, here's a Baron Karza figure. Here's a
Baron Karza, the full, like from the Micronauts back in the day.
Yeah. Here's the Ark of the Covenant. You don't know what the hell that is.
Speaking of figures, I figured out what I'm going to do when I meet Lee Majors. I don't have a $6
You gonna run it slow motion?
No. I'm going to bring my figure that I bought, and
that's right. That shit you bought at CliffCon. He comes walking out at CliffCon with his giant box, and he goes, "I don't know why I just bought all this stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. Look at this.
I had a nickel for every time he said
It was
that.
the Bigfoot. It was Jamie Summers. It was Maskatron, Oscar Goldman, every freaking thing they ever made. And he's got it all. And he's like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this stuff. And I go, I don't. Wait till your wife sees it.
Oh my God! And I've got it displayed. So that's what I think I'm going to have. So again, Lee Majors, Bionic Man, loved it, the whole thing. So I think what I'm going to do is when I meet Lee, I'm going to do the photo op and I'm going to have the figure like this, be like,
oh, do it. Yeah, he'll be like, what the
like, and I might even actually have him sign it. I don't know, but
look at this shit that's in here. This is the Late Night with David Letterman audience questionnaire from 1986 when I was on the Letterman show. Why? Why do I still have this? And they used to ask some weird questions. Well, I was in the audience. So I was on stage with them, you know. But it's like name, address, height, weight. How did you prepare for the show? Do you resemble anybody famous?
I
should have done Leno back then. Do you do impressions of famous people? What would you rather have, cramps or the flu? That's what's on here. Do you have a criminal record? Why or why not? Do you have a joke you like to tell? Again, we ask you, what is your height? It is important that you don't lie about this one.
Really?
Write down your own answer. What is the best thing you ever won? Is there any event you'd like to see us stage on the show? It can involve anyone you like. If you have other comments, use the back. They used to give this when you waited in line at Late Night with David Letterman. No, this is his other show. What show? Yeah, Late Night when he was on NBC. So
Mitch,
why I have this, I don't know. This is 40 years old.
I think when the hoarders come, they're coming to your house first before us.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I think we had to take a museum tour of Mitch's basement.
Yeah. Here's a Two-Face coin. You know, the scarred version. You know,
the flick. Yeah.
That's cool. We don't know why.
Oh man,
my goodness.
What's a bunch of? Oh, you know what? Look at this. Oh, wait. Have you seen these? People like, I need help.
Maybe.
Look. These are creator trading cards. That's Todd McFarlane right there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes. I remember these. And there's like Jim Lee, and there's like a Rob too.
There's Reed Crandall, whoever, Ken Frieda, Lily. I don't even know. So Chuck Dixon.
These are like 1990.
You got to get them signed, you know.
Wally Wood. Did I ever tell you how I killed Wally Wood?
Oh my God,
that's a true story. Rick Geary, Dick Ayers. I don't know. Sal Buscema, right there. Sal Buscema.
Oh my God.
Bill Everett, Dick Ayers, Steve Rude, Eddie Campbell, Kurt Swan, Gerard Jones, really? Sports. Yeah. There's a
you have a museum down there. I gotta tell you.
Craig Russell. Sergio Aragonés. Look at that. Sergio Aragonés. Yeah, right. Charles Vest, Gray Morrow, John Bolton, Walt Kelly, Joe Simon. There's Joe Simon. Neil Gaiman. Yeah, we're talking about that.
God.
Larry Hama. Look at Larry Hama with hair.
Look at Larry.
Larry.
There.
Look at that shit.
Mitch, where's the Batmobile?
Pog. We're gonna talk about it. Bob McLeod. I should get him to
Look
sign
at Bob. Is Bob in attendance this year?
Yes, Bob is here this year.
Mike
Clue, Mark Sal Buscema. Oh, I'm trying to see if I have. There's Annie Nocenti. I got it. She's coming to this show. I should have these blown up for the billboards when they come in.
Oh, that would be
Johnny Ramita, George Perez. Look at George.
Oh, look at George with a full head of hair.
Yeah, and that's it. No, I thought I had a Jim Shooter. Yes, the you talking about the bat tumbler that my wife threw out?
Yeah, it's gone.
We don't talk about that.
No, I know. I gotta tell you this. Can I tell you this?
Go ahead.
I had this display. It was probably 6 foot by. It was a comic book display that I bought from a pawn shop that wasn't selling comic books anymore, and you could fit 5 graded books on top, and it was 5, 5, and 5. So it was 15 books display. I bought it because the pawn shop was closing, and it's been sitting in my garage for 3 years. I have nowhere to put it. This year we got a dumpster to start purging stuff. So I take it out and I put it next to the dumpster. And my wife says, "You're not putting it in a dumpster?" I'm like, "I'm not ready to lose. I'm not ready to part with it yet. I don't know what I'm going to do with it." Okay.
Yeah.
Today, Friday, the dumpster got picked up and I was not home.
No.
Today, I'm looking around and I go, "Where the fuck does this thing go?"
In the dumpster.
That's how it happened. That's how the Batmobile happened.
And you know what? So be it. It's gone. But it was like, you know what I had? Look, the movie theater that I saw every movie ever, like Star Wars, Raiders of the Lost Ark, they were blowing it up. It was torn down, okay? But they took all the seats and they were giving them out. And I went down there and I took my dad's pickup truck and I took 4 of the seats from the movie theater because I'm like, this was the movie theater that I saw all my epic movies, Superman, King Kong, anything in the 70s and 80s and even early 90s. I saw at this theater. Everything. Empire, Jedi, everything. So I took 4 of these seats, but they were bizarre because you had to bolt them into the ground. They weren't seats. They were like meant to go in the ground so people didn't rock back and forth. They even had gum on the bottom of them. You know, it was disgusting. It was gross. So I brought him home. I put him in my grandmother, God rest her soul. I put him in her basement, and she had an old house from the 20s. And speaking of water came into the stone foundation. So I mean, it would be like a foot deep down there sometime. You're like, what is this shit? So what happened is 2 of the chairs got covered with water and then mold. So we had to throw those 2. But I had 2 left, and I had them in this garage right behind me here. And I'm thinking, I'm going to someday have my own room. I'm going to put a big screen TV. I'm going to put the chairs that I used to watch Star Wars in from when I was a kid. Yeah. Everything's going to be great. Great plan. And then nothing happens. And then you realize they're just taking up a lot of room and they're big and they're bulky and they got gum on the bottom and it's gross. And then you go, what in the f am I doing? It was during COVID. I said, I got to get rid of this shit. So I put them in the car. I brought him down to the dump. I threw him in there. I was like, goodbye, childhood memories. But I do miss that. I always think I should have saved those 2 chairs. Right.
That's a bummer.
So, yeah.
No, that's it.
Why do we have this mentalness? Why?
Yeah, that's it. We're collectors, though. It's
collectors.
Collectors. We have Terrificon coming up. Oh, my God.
Mental problems.
Bitch, we've had you out for 2 hours.
I don't want to go answer a phone. You know what? I have to leave now. I have to go buy airline tickets, and they cost me thousands of dollars.
Oh, my God.
But they won't cost me thousands of dollars if you buy this.
That's right. And buy 3-day passes and show up at
and buy 3-day passes.
And buy why you guys wouldn't. What else can we tell you? Chin, what else? All right, so we got Uncle Mitchie for literally 5 more minutes. Chin, what more are we going to do for the road to Terrificon? We're going to do navigating Terrificon.
Yeah, next week, tune in Wednesday night, 8:00. We're going to be doing it's going to be the pregame stuff. We're going to talk about all the stuff you need beforehand. How to get your plan ready.
Roast this year?
We are going to be talking about our hallway parties that we will be having this year because they're a blast as long as the WNBA.
Oh, by the way, I know you're going to be excited, Otto. Hanson's performing at Mohegan Sun.
Oh, that makes my day. I can't wait.
Boom bop.
I'm going to get my shirt out. Let me break out my shirt.
You know what's crazy? I used to have hair like Hanson.
That's right.
You know what's crazy? I have that hair right here in this bag. I do have a wig over there. Hey, dealer preview. If you want to check out the dealers, I don't know if you guys have done it yet, but all the exhibitors are listed on the Terrificon website under exhibitor map. And you can see all the folks.
Next to us, Jen, right? We've got to.
So yes, there will be we will be doing our usual dealer preview. That will be the last week before Terrificon. We're going to have a handful of vendors on here showing off the amazing stuff they're bringing. Spotlight. It's a great way for people that are attending. Hey, if you're looking for a specific book or something, great way to ask the people that will be bringing these books. So dealer preview is absolutely happening again. Is it going to be one night? Is it going to be 2 nights? We're not positive yet, but it's going to be a lot of it. So
any guesses on who my surprise guest is tomorrow?
Male, not Otto,
not me.
I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna say it's something been in the movie with.
I mean, I typically want to say Rob.
Here it is, ready?
Is it Rob? Liefeld?
Rob? Who's Rob?
Rob no, it's gonna be like an actor.
Yes, it's Nick Moranis, not Rick Moranis, because I can't get him. I got his brother
Nick's brother,
right? And I got Brian Reynolds coming too. I can't get Ryan, but I got his brother Brian.
You are friends with Ryan, though. You are friends.
I am friends with Ryan Reynolds. Yes. Yeah.
Otto, are you going to go live Thursday before the con? Yes, we're going to do. We've talked about it. We're going to do a couple live shows.
We're going to have.
Are you going to do it live from the floor? Are you going to be doing when I'm hurting in?
We absolutely love that. I love it. As long as I can get away with it. It's quick hits. It's fun. It brings a lot of people together. And we're gonna do it. So definitely.
Do you know somebody made a T-shirt that said "Mitchie resting face"?
No, it's amazing though.
I saw that. Yeah, yeah. You guys are funny. They took a picture of me with my scowl on. I was like,
I wish I could think of like Hugh Jackman. I wish I could think of a funny acronym for Hugh Jackman, but I can't. So I don't know. Mitch. I don't know. Whoever it is, I just can't wait to find out. So stay tuned to
10 a.m. tomorrow, right, Mitch? 10 a.m.
Yeah. Oh, what, you think Hugh Jackman's coming?
Yeah.
My friend today was having a lunch with Odin himself today. He sent me a picture of the two of them.
Oh,
that's
Anthony
cool.
Hopkins. Anthony Hopkins.
Okay, look at that.
He's like, look who I'm with. I'm like,
let's say comic book movie. Let's go something big. Let's go with.
I didn't say comic book movie.
I know, just comic book stuff.
I said he was on a comic book show.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
And he's been in movies.
I gotta guess then. Comic book show. I'm gonna. You know what?
I'll tell you what. Benny's kind of close in a weird way.
Really?
Javier Bardem.
Okay. All right. Jen, wrap this up before we spill the beans.
Yeah,
all right?
we're done, guys. So yeah, next couple weeks, with ton of Terrificon content coming at you every week. Check us out live on Wednesdays. That guy, Mitch, right down there. If you have any questions, talk to him right on foot.
Yeah,
right
please do. Bother me all day long. I love talking to everybody. It's great. Yell at me because I didn't bring your favorite guest to the show.
Especially when, what is the line services, and Mitch goes, per fire department, this, like understandable. So data from the Goonies. All right.
I just rent the place. I don't live there. I just show up for 3 or 4 days and I leave. I don't own the place. Don't yell at me because you couldn't get a hot dog. I don't make the food. Certain things I don't do. I don't make the food. Tom Welling was here last year.
Tom Welling. Okay, we know Tom.
Tom's been there. Yeah.
All right. So
that's it.
All right, I'm going to bring this home. So thank you everybody who watched in the live chat. Thank you everybody on the rewind. If you're watching this in the car, thank you for the ride. Mitch, thank you for your time as always. Happy birthday to you and Mrs. Terrificon. Chin, thank you very much for piloting this ship. We did not hit any asteroids, and we survived the Hoth night. And get ready for Terrificon.
But you get to cut. I have a Tauntaun sleeping bag. I swear, if you want to cut it open and climb.
My buddy's got one of those.
My son Owen slept in that thing for like 10 years. So.
Oh my God! Amazing. August 8th, 9th, and 10th in Connecticut, Mohegan Sun, Terrificon. I'm Everett Otto. That's Chin. That's Mitch. We are 3 men in a basement, and we are out.
Good night, Canada.
Thank you.
Yes.